supporter. I really do appreciate your continued support. If you are a new viewer here, hi, I'm uniquely Mia, also known as Mia, dual degree grad student studying public administration and criminal justice, and we are on summer break right now. So summer break means I'm getting food at home, so I like to show you guys what my mom cooks. And today she made curry potato with roti and puri. We were trying to make like curry chana or curry shrimp, but like we don't have anything in the house. We don't have those products, so we improvised and my mom made curry potato, but it tastes good nonetheless. Hey V, how are you doing today? What am I doing today? Today in this live stream, I'm going to be eating some food. Earlier in the day, my mom and I, we went out with my grandmother. So yeah, we were literally just spent a lot of time. My grandmother, guys, she's unhinged, but it's okay. Snapple peach tea in the Stanley cup we have today. I'm gonna make you jealous again, Aiden. Well, go grab some food, Aiden, because if you have food in front of you to eat, you're not gonna be as jealous of me when I'm eating my food. Hey, long hair don't care. So glad you're in this thing. How are you doing today? Really do appreciate your continued support. Aiden/beloved said I'm literally you're supposed to be asleep, but you can't sleeping. I can't even go down to get food. Oh, okay. So, I mean, would you, like, get in trouble? Like, would you get... Hopefully you don't severely in trouble, because I know, like, in my house, if I'm supposed to be asleep but I'm hungry, I can go in the kitchen and get food. So, is it like that where your parents just think you're asleep and you want them to think you're asleep? If it's that situation and you're hungry, still go get the food. But I guess if you have a strict rule in your house saying food cut off at this time, then I don't know. I would still get the food, but you do you know what you're comfortable doing. Hey, Fate, how are you doing? Aiden said whatever, womp womp, I'm going. Okay, nice. What are you planning on getting? Welcome, everybody. Back to the live stream. I hear my mom. I hear her feet, guys. She's coming with the food. Hey, Manar, you're so gorgeous as well. Thank you so much for your kind words. The food is here. Thank you. Okay, guys, today this is so delicious.
One of my taste it yet. Your food is delicious.
Okay, this is what we have. We have curry potato with puri, right? Yeah. It's very, very good, guys. So let us eat together. Let's do the first bite. I do like my curry with a lot of gravy, almost like soup. I don't know why. I just always liked it like that. So let's do a perfect bite. We're gonna take some gravy. I will say I have white nail polish. Just going to stain my white nail polish. So if you guys see me throughout the week with yellow nails, just know. I'm Snapple. Thank you. It's delicious. It's so good, guys. The potato is nice and soft. The curry is rich in flavor. The puri, you really taste, I think it's chickpeas. You taste the chickpeas in it. It's nice and soft. So good, guys. I'm not going to be greedy. Take a bite, take a bite, take a bite. It's so good. Hey, Joseph. How are you doing? Okay, Aiden said your parents are very chill. Okay, nice, nice. Should I sleep or not? Are you tired? Is the question. If you're not tired, don't go to sleep. If you are tired, go to sleep. Hey, stranger, what is that? This is deliciousness. So this is potato. My mom made curry potato. And then this is puri that I'm eating. The food may look bland to you, sir, but trust me, it is not bland at all. It's very delicious. Hey, CJ, how are you doing? Hey, Eisenhower. You're American. Welcome. Okay, thank you so much for sharing your story. Do you like the American Western country? Is Roosevelt, do you like the American Western country? I mean, I'm an American citizen, so yeah, I do like America, obviously. Wherever your country is, there are things that can be improved. So, yeah. Aiden said, the best thing I've made on stream is the instant ramen. You like the Bodak ramen challenge, Aiden, when I did that. Hey, Oliver. Hey, Tom. Hey, sir. Looks like you have all the answers to life. I'm so glad I look like that, but trust me, I always say if I had all the answers to life, that's why I'll be a billionaire, guys, okay? Because if I had all the answers to life, I would develop some type of software or something that the government would want to pay for And I'm not giving it to the government for free because they have a lot of money. So I'll be super wealthy. And alas, I'm not super wealthy yet. So I do not have all the answers to life.
You see what's happening to these billionaires, what they're doing, the lifestyles. So you got to rethink about becoming that. If that's, I would want to be a
What are you
billionaire.
talking about? What?
I would want to be a billionaire, but keep the funds that I have now. And don't let them know I'm a billionaire. Because it's like I live in a completely different life.
Okay. Yeah. welcome from England, Oliver. How are you doing? God bless you as well. Okay, Aiden, what do you have as options to eat? Tell me the options, and then I could tell you what sounds good, and then maybe you could eat that if you want. Hey, sir, you're beautiful as well. Welcome from Ireland. What's it like in Ireland today? What am I eating? I'm eating some puri with curry potatoes. Tastes really good. Happy birthday to your friend Nick. Hey, Jack. Hey, kid. How are you doing today? This is a meal that you eat with your hands, guys. I've never seen anybody eat roti puri curry with a knife and a fork. But I'm sure, yeah, it's an Indian dish. But I'm sure people have attempted to eating it with a knife and fork. But
before we had knife and fork,
I don't eat it like that.
Fingers.
Yup.
Our forks have the same amount of fingers. I got fingers.
It does. I never actually counted it. Mm-hmm.
It says, "Can you lower the volume on your chewing?"
Unfortunately, I'm not able to do that. Do you see like those ASMR content that people have where they're eating?
Yeah, you want to know if you're having an Indian dish.
Yes, this is Indian origins with South American, South African twist to it. So yeah.
Twist to it.
Welcome, Bobby from Germany. I'm uniquely Mia, also known as Mia. I'm from the United States right now.
They said eating like a dog.
You're reading ahead too much, Mom. Hey, Aiden, you're gonna eat some cold pizza. Okay, nice. What are we saying? Eating like a dog up in my ear. I'm not a dog. I'm a human being. So first, your claim kind of disproved itself because that's not possible. Two, I mean, a dog doesn't use their paws when they eat. I've seen a dog eat, like in the Caribbean, South America, they like bend their head forward and they eat. So yeah, on this channel, this is honestly people across the world. So I'm assuming when you type that comment, you're most likely from a westernized country and you're not familiar. Honestly, you never had anything good to eat. But aside from that, you're probably from a westernized country and you probably haven't been exposed to people who have different cultural foods or cultural norms to you. So on this channel, I'm all about learning cross-cultural experiences and learning new things. So hopefully, Dylan, by watching this stream, you're learning about a new way of eating that exists in India, exists in South America, and exists in African countries. So, yeah.
With our hands.
Nor said, I don't know why I want to compliment people today, but you are really nice and cute. Thank you so much for your kind words. You're really nice and cute as well. Okay, Sir Adams, do you like the chewing sound? Do you like the ASMR chewing? Okay, nice. I do not have Fortnite. I don't have Fortnite. What are your rings? Okay, these are my rings. Yeah. My mom got me this ring for my college graduation. I bought this ring. Don't recommend Swarovski rings. Change color. I bought this when I went to Philadelphia. High school graduation, birthday gift. And I got this made last summer in South America. Why isn't your mom eating? My mom is eating, so she's just eating off camera. She doesn't like to show her face a lot in the stream sometimes. Hey, Daniel, happy Friday. Hello, study club. Hey, I'm watching your stream from the hospital with my bro. It would mean a lot if you could shout him out. Shout out to Nick. Welcome, everyone. All opinion, people, and ideas are welcome. However, racial slurs, whether that's implicitly stated or explicitly stated, is strictly prohibited and not allowed. So let's just continue to remember that as we leave these comments. I'm from the United States. Where are you from? Yes, I do not wear makeup. What are we saying? When will you be full? When I eat out all this food. And maybe even then I probably won't be full and I could go get seconds. Who knows? I'm full when I'm full, guys. Sir wants to know if you have any single friends for them, Ma.
Yeah, but they kind of dangerous.
They are?
Yeah, they're older women in their 50s. So you know they don't care. They do everything.
What?
Sir,
Sir,
dangerous for his health.
my mom said her friends are dangerous for yourself, for your health. They're in their 50s.
So at this point, they not ashamed.
No, I am not in college. I am done with college. Never have to go back and do that ever again in my life. I'm a graduate student studying public administration and criminal justice. So grad school is like after university. What are we saying? Can you crab walk? I don't think so. Sir said they like dangerous women.
We have to hook that up. We have to do all type of disclosure for that.
Believe it.
Protect us.
That's a weird way to phrase that question or statement. Hey, ask what's my mama doing while you're on live and eating? Well, my mom's eating as well. And
She's giving you your privacy.
Then they said she ain't cleaning, is she? Well, she's not cleaning. That's my job. So I don't like it. So yeah, she definitely has the privilege to be like, you know what? I don't want to clean today. And even when she volunteers to clean, sometimes I still clean up because it's not gonna be good afterwards. So yeah. How many people can say they have the privilege of not having to clean if they don't want to clean? I don't think a lot of people do that. Could say that. They want to know, can I run a pickup line by your mom and she can tell me if it's good or not? Sure, go ahead, she said. You eating food like a child? Thank you so much. Like, shout out to that.
I don't want to ever grow up.
Like, exactly. Why?
Tell them you're much younger than a child.
I'm much younger than a child, guys. What's the appeal for growing up? Like, what's the appeal for that? Like, obviously, the older you get, the longer you're living, but like,
the older you
what's
get,
the appeal?
The shorter you have to live. The older you become, the less years you have in front of you. That's how it goes. You understand?
Hello. I'm eating some pre with some curry potato. Shout out to 123. Thank you so much for liking the video and subscribe, and welcome to the community. I hope you enjoy it. Yes, I am getting that I look like Velma from Scooby-Doo a lot. I'm not sure. I think it's the hair. I don't think you guys ever see my hair like this.
Yeah, out your dress. I love Velma.
My mom says she loves Velma, guys.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Here we are together. I don't know the words except Scooby-Doo, much less be together. Shocky, Scooby! That's what? You don't know. You never saw Scooby-Doo.
I've seen the live action version, but that song wasn't there. What are we saying? I'm eating with my hands because this is how we eat it. You're from Guyana, Blair? Okay, cool. 62 said, hi, I'm married, 2 kids, run semi-marathons, trying to keep myself healthy, but I'm addicted to adult videos. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Hey, Aiden said, could I be the moderator for today, please? There's one guy saying racial slurs. I just want to time him out. Sure, Aiden, you can be the moderator for today. Before I give you moderator status, I'm just going to go over some ground rules. Please do not hide the account from anybody. You can put individuals in timeout if they're saying racial slurs or if they're saying comments that's making people in the chat feel severely uncomfortable. However, please, if you find a comment to be like controversial and it's not a racial slur or if it's not making people uncomfortable, please do not hide that comment. So yeah. And we're going to give Aiden moderator status. And if anyone would like to be a moderator in the future, just make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this live stream, and just engage with the content. Like, don't try to fake it, but like engage with the content. Anytime I post YouTube lives, YouTube shorts, full-length traditional YouTube videos, and in the future in a live stream, if you ever come on and ask to be a moderator, if I think back in my memory and I see that you have been like a consistent supporter who adheres to Uniquely Mia's like foundational channel, like the core foundation of the channel, perhaps you'll be a moderator one day. Don't grow up, it's a trap, Wes said. Hey, welcome, Sapien. Welcome. Glad you could be back here today. They're laughing. They said, "Ha, you're a mom, I swear." Hey, Baba. What do we say? Your mom looks better than me. Thank you so much, Nicholas. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to mommy. Like, she's a slay. 100% she's a slay.
Because she's a better version. You're better. You came and perfected me. Everything that comes out.
It's not a competition between me and my mom, guys. I don't understand stories like that.
It's not
sometimes
a competition. It's just facts.
No, but sometimes I'm on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, and people are like, their mom like competes against them because their mom doesn't want them saying certain things or like dressing a certain way. I don't get that. People are not. It doesn't make any sense.
I always tell you, a lot of people are not conscious. So that's why you don't really become upset. You try to educate and know that a lot of people are just unconscious, you know? And that's why I said you pray for health and strength and long life, because then they become conscious.
Yeah.
But all my kids, all of my children are way better than me. Whether it's physical appearance.
Not all of them.
They're all.
Not all of them.
Physical appearance.
Not all of them.
If they came and even understanding, if they came and they're just like me, what did I do? I didn't do anything. What sense does it make? I was already here. So you guys have to come and be greater, and that's my heart.
Oh, they sang the song.
What?
Oh, Finn, yeah, Finn put it in. It's Scooby Doo. Did you poo? Did a poo?
No,
it's Shaggy's slipper. What? Shaggy put it on and had some fun, and Scooby ate it for his dinner. What?
No, that's not Scooby Dooby Doo song.
Glad the food looks good to you, Jay. It definitely tastes delicious. Hey, sir, would you consider yourself a bossy lady? I don't consider myself to be a bossy lady. I mean, well, I have to be very careful with my answer because I'm a grad student studying public administration and criminal justice. The first day of class in my fundamentals public administration class, my professor, he was like, well, everyone in this room, you're never going to be a regular employee. You're training to be a manager now.
Do you know what a boss is?
Yeah.
Who's
somebody in charge?
The only person you ever put above yourself, right now you're a young woman. Who do you put above yourself is God.
Yeah.
Right? Because you do not have a husband. You didn't choose a husband. You didn't choose a
why
wife.
Why would a husband be above you?
No. Well, a husband would be your partner because you're from this generation. But what I'm saying is right now.
This generation? Your husband better not be Italian. What?
Listen, forget about. It's no attitude. Right now,
what?
You do not have a husband, okay?
What are you talking about?
You are a young woman, an educated woman, so the only person above you is God. Even me as your mother, I did your job. I did the job.
I don't know if my mom's a feminist.
Listen, you want to listen?
Sure.
You learn something? God bless us with children, and the reason why we get children is to contribute to their foundation. And when you are young and a minor, your parents are usually in charge of you. But when you become a young woman and you have the understanding and the wisdom, the only person above you right now is God. If in the future you decide to find a partner in life.
What the world?
And you guys decide to become one. I'm not talking about you finding a boyfriend. Okay, I'm not speaking about
what
that.
What are we talking about? That's disgusting. Ew.
Listen, having a boyfriend is not having a partner that you choose, and in front of God and in front of witnesses, you guys decide to come together and become one.
Thank you so much for liking the
You're
video.
Not even listening to me.
I am. I don't say like, what is she talking about?
I hope you'll get it. You'll get
what?
it. You heard me. Oh, I got this for you.
Guys, my mom pivots sometimes. So to answer your question, according to like my public administration degree, when you say the context of a boss lady, you mean like maybe in the workplace. According to public administration, yes I am, but I don't consider myself to be the boss over anyone, guys. Be uniquely you. That's what this channel is all about.
You're gonna be in a position. You're gonna be a manager. I'm only a position. I got something for them.
Don't turn on the music. You're gonna get me copyrighted. Turn it down. You're gonna get me copyrighted. Mom, you're gonna get me oh my god! You're gonna get me copyrighted. That's what you said last. That's what you said last stream, and I got copyrighted.
You did?
Yes, I had to erase the song. Excuse me.
So you need to erase the song. So you learned it. I inspire you to become more knowledgeable on what to do.
Sir said, "I'll take the mom. I like an older dominant lady." Sorry, what?
I don't like to be dominant. I'm a weak woman. I do not. When it comes to my
Mom, stop talking, please. No, stop talking.
I don't like to be dominant.
Stop talking.
Okay?
Why would you
I
call
don't-
yourself
not-
weak?
I would like no. I don't like to be dominant with
God.
my soulmate. Okay? I'll be dominant where I'm supposed to be dominant in the workforce as a boss.
You think you have a soulmate?
What happened?
You think you have a soulmate? That's funny.
You don't think I have a soulmate?
I mean, me, sure. Soulmate doesn't have to be a romantic partner, guys, okay? It doesn't have to be your husband or your wife, your soulmate. It could be your best friend.
So
it could be your
tell me
kid.
the definition of a soulmate.
Okay.
How do you know something is a soulmate?
In my head, a soulmate is somebody who you always see, who always makes you happy, who's always going to be there for you, who you know, like, you can always rely on. That's what a soulmate is, okay?
Well, a soulmate is also a human being, and a human being also has flaws. So there's sometimes not every single moment is gonna be jolly, because even everybody gets
That's
tired
true
of smiling.
too. No, that's true too. 100% that's true. But like, people usually, yeah. But your soulmate doesn't have to be a romantic partner, guys. Okay. So if my mom has one, it's me.
So you think you're my soulmate?
I know I'm your
A
soulmate.
soulmate know every intimate, secret detail. A soulmate can touch the back of your neck, and you can feel it to the bottom of your toes.
What?
You see, you don't know
Oh
that.
my God.
So you're not my soulmate. You don't know that.
Well, I know the people around you, other people in your life, not your soulmate. So that means you don't have one. You didn't meet them yet.
Oh my goodness. Are you serious?
So guys,
Mine can't handle it.
ignore my mom. Some things that she says, she's not weak. Okay. I don't know how I consider myself to be a feminist. I don't know how I'm that way. And then there's my mom. But yeah.
You're that way because you have witnessed things that as a young person, like I said, when you go through things in life, it's
I don't know what you walked into either.
What happened?
They asked, what did they just walk into? And
Conversation.
I don't know.
Conversation. Okay, I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm leaving. Everybody have a great afternoon. Have a great week, and if I don't see y'all, and stay blessed. I'm gonna leave her to her live chat on her
Tissue,
own.
please. What do we say? Are we related to Steve Urkel? No. Hey, the baddie. Hey, Kai Sinat. Oh, wait, Kai Sinat's not here. Hey, FNS. Yeah, the food was delicious. Wipe that plate clean. 100%. If you guys want to see what we ate,
You ate all that food?
go back in the stream.
Girl, you know, play.
Thank
Can get
you.
the plate, please?
Thanks.
I'm just moving it over there for you.
You want a manicure?
No.
Mean.
I don't want you to say I work you.
Do you want a manicure or not?
No, I'm good. I don't need a manicure.
Look at my nails, guys. Now I might have to do my nails over, even though I said I wasn't going to do it. This is bad.
You want to do nails. You enjoy doing nails.
Look at my nails. Look what the curry
I
did.
believe in you. Have your conversation. Have
Talk
your
to
chat.
them. I need to get my nail polish.
No, you did your nails yesterday.
But look at it.
You'll do it tomorrow.
Oh, my God. I don't do nails on Saturday. Hey, welcome, FNS. How are you doing? I'm doing good, Vera. How are you doing today? Hey, Aiden. Aiden said everybody who is trying to marry Queen, I'm not even gonna bother giving the list of requirements to interact with her. She's married, back off. How old am I? So glory of God to conceal him out in the honor of kings and queens to seek out the answer. This is terrible. That essentially means I'm not telling you my age. I'm doing my nails over. I don't care what she said, guys. This is bad. I mean, I'm not telling you my age. If you want to know my age, like the video, subscribe to the channel, go to my YouTube homepage, click playlist, and watch my full-length traditional YouTube videos. Hey, cats and Pokemon, how are you doing? What does aura mean to you, Mia Fate? To me, when I think about the word aura or the idea of aura, I mean, based on the movies I've watched, books I've read sometimes, low-key is just from movies. I don't read books about aura. But it's about, like, not like an invisible thing, but, like, something that's around people that only, like, people who are, like, very psychic or something can, like, feel. So you either have, like, a very positive aura, you really have, like, a very sad aura. Honestly, when we think about the concept of auras, it could relate back to mood, too, and, like, people's personalities. Because, like, yeah, like, the energy people have, things like that. Hey, sis, Sad, how are you doing? Put mom on. If you guys want to see my mom, go and watch my full-length traditional YouTube video. She shows her faces a lot. I do have to go wash my hand, Gabriel. Yes, I'm gonna go do that because this napkin didn't really take anything off. No, I disagree. I do not think I have too many rings. Everyone has their own personal style, and I just like a ring stock. Hey, Vier, how are you doing? Sapien said, Mom answered that exactly right. Okay, what are we saying? Hey, Elvis. I'm doing good, Vier. How are you doing? Oh, you're leaving, Sir Adam. It was a pleasure seeing you on the stream. Hopefully I see you in your live stream or the comic section of the Felicia video. Guys, Wikiman said, I agree with your mom, too. I'm tired of black women having to be strong. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Hey, Emily. Hey, Laura. How are you doing? Why do you eat food with your fingernails? Because that was the meal. It was like it was an Indian meal in origin with like Creole, as my mom said, South American influence. So you could eat it with like a knife and a fork, but like I never ate it that way when I was growing up. So that's just how I like to eat it. And then when we think about it, as my mom said earlier, historically, we didn't have knives, we didn't have forks. Back in the day, age of civilization, we ate with our hands. So it's really not that weird, in my opinion. But I'm sure, like, if this was your first time seeing somebody eat with a knife and fork, I can understand that. Hey, Kay, how are you doing? Guys, I just got insulted. What? By a very insecure man? That is crazy. That's insane. What? Really?
Giving you a little,
What is she doing?
African,
Oh, my gosh. Why did my mom bring me this bowl? She want me to wash my hands in here. Guys, this is not a normal occurrence in my home. I do not wash my hand in bowls. Okay? I feel like I need to go and eat some, like, get, like, some food, like, in the African moods now. Hey, welcome, Sock. I wanted to say that, but I'm like, I don't want it. That might be stereotypical. Thank you. Thanks.
more dishes to wash now.
This is bad. My nails look bad, guys. Sock said, I wish I go to 100 million, but I only have 5 subscribers. Well, that's amazing. Congratulations on having your 5 subscribers / supporters, guys. To you, Sock, because that was a huge accomplishment. If you want me to subscribe to you, like the video, subscribe to my channel, and then after, I'll be more than happy to subscribe to you. Hey, Alexander, how are you doing? Hey, Gucci. You have 3 subscribers, so congrats. Hey, Solomon, how are you doing today? Hey, Kenneth.
Is that King Solomon?
I don't think so.
Ask your question.
What question?
King Solomon, what do you have to ask him?
They didn't put King in front of their name. It's just Solomon. Yeah, you can make me a song, Gucci. Welcome from the United States. I'm also from the United States. Welcome. Hey, Elvis, how are you doing? You're a psychic, okay? You're the love child of Steve and Laura Winslow.
Oh, that's Urkel.
Are they rich? Like, can I get some money from them?
That's a television show.
Oh.
Now, Urkel was
Hey,
in
Edward.
love with their daughter.
Oh. While your mom.
You have to be like my age to remember Urkel.
Trust me, guys, it's on the stream, okay? Sir Adam said, wow, your mom treats you like royalty. She treats me nice. No, she treats me nice off stream, too.
You know how I treat you? Let me tell y'all. You know how I treat Uniquely Mia? I got to come closer so they can hear me. And I don't just do this to Uniquely Mia. I did this to all my girls. I always treat my girls the best that I knew how to treat them. And I always say to them, I'm your mom, and this is how I treat you. So when you leave me and you go into the world,
I ain't leaving you.
Whoever you're with, you make sure you receive that treatment and make sure you give it back. It's just love. Once you're given love is not difficult. It's the simple things, and it seems like it's the biggest things. But it's very, very simple to give love.
I'm going to live with her forever. And even when I get my own house, she coming with me, guys.
No.
What do you mean, no?
You have to live. I want you to.
Yeah, I'm a live, and then when I get my own house, you're coming with me.
I'm gonna run away from home.
Well, you'll have a home to come back to. You're not gonna have your own house for me.
Well, I'm gonna run away. I'll tell you that right now.
And guys, before you say anything negative, the idea that's that after you get all the degrees you need and you start enter the working world, the idea that people have to move out and get like their own house and apartment, they can't live with their parents anymore, that's a westernized idea. That's an individualistic culture idea.
You know
okay?
You know something, Mia?
So
you don't have to move out.
What?
Because when you finish and you're working, I'm moving out.
Where you
Okay,
going?
so you have to go through the 30 years of working in the workforce, and I'm not going to be sitting here watching you. I did my job, but you don't have to worry about leaving home because this
What?
home will be for you. You can have it.
Where you going?
Going someplace else. You don't want to leave? No problem, sweetie. Mommy will leave.
You know what? As long as I'm making a lot of money, I don't care how long I work it, okay? So, yeah. But the idea that that children, they have to leave their parents at a certain age and all that, blah blah blah. It's a westernized idea, guys, okay? It's not like what the rest of the world does, essentially. So, yeah. And when I get my own house, my mom's come with me. It's given a Nigerian watch vote. Welcome, PG from Nigeria. Do you know Easton Bjorn? No, I do not know that. Hey, John, I was eating some with some curry, potato, and curry sauce. Cat's Pokemon said, I love eating with my hands. It's more satisfying. No, it is fun when you eat with your hands, Cat's Pokemon. I do agree. Oh, yeah. Excuse me. Thank you, Eric. Glad you like my nails. So I got yellow on it, unfortunately. So I'm not sure. I probably won't do a manicure on stream. But next time you see me, this hand will have a different design because
go to the beauty supply store and you'll get the
can't do it. I don't like this.
Tomorrow.
Hey, all in one. Hey, Faith. They don't sell food here. Well, I feel like they do sell food, but we haven't gone to like an African restaurant or found one to go and get some food. Hey, Unlimited. Hey. Mom, you're reading ahead. Wait. Do any men reside in that household? Unfortunately, yes. Yeah, not unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
No.
You better give love to the men.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, 100%. If you're a male, shout out to you. Really, really do appreciate you guys and your support. There's nothing wrong with males, obviously. But, yeah, we do have one living in the house. Yeah. What are we saying? Hey, welcome, Eric. How are you doing? Why do you want to ruin my chat? That's not nice to say. All opinion, people, and ideas are welcome. We're trying to change the narrative, making this place a safe space for people as long as we discuss age-appropriate topics. So let's not ruin the chat here. And I don't encourage you to ruin the chat in other people's live streams as well. Hey, Derek, how are you doing? Your mom sounds cute. All right, thank you so much for your kind words, Edward. Bradley said, LMAO reality check on live stream. Hey, mom will be on a beach in Jamaica. Yeah, well, you know what? I'm not mad about that. Let her go and do what she want to do. Why you think I'm getting all these degrees? So I have a lot of money. So she want to go on a beach in Jamaica? You don't work Friday, Saturday, Sunday? I could go on the beach in Jamaica too. As long as I have a lot of money. So... hey, Weston, you were eating sushi? Okay, nice. How old am I? It's the glory of God to conceal a matter in the honor of kings and queens to seek out the answer. That essentially means I'm not telling you my age. If you want to know my age, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and join the Uniquely Me community. And I do have 2 career paths I can take, guys, to be honest. One of the career paths that I can take, honestly, if I go that route, I'll be in school for a long time, but I have summers off, so...
Wait, somebody
get to travel during the summer with my mom.
Somebody said that shared their opinion that Mia is a man hater. Mia is not a man hater.
Who said that? I didn't say that.
No, Mia is not a man hater. What it is Mia loves her mom so much that she don't like to even think about me loving.
That's not true. What are you talking about?
That's why you give up. Then yes, there's a man here. You it's like you don't want to share my love. You don't want me to share my love.
That's
with
not it, guys.
So
that's really not it. I'm not a man hater. I have a dad. I like Stu. Shout out to Stu. He's great. Shout out to all my male supporters. You guys are great. I'm not a male hater. It's just like, obviously I don't tell you guys everything. And I'm just saying, relating back to like my lived experiences and like observing behaviors in the household sometimes is just like, what's happening here? It doesn't really make, it doesn't make sense to me, and it's like less stress. And then there's always a lot of studies that I'm big on research, and I'm big on watching videos that other researchers have made, and 9 times out of 10 when we're watching these research statistics on marriage, basically from a totally objective standpoint, men benefit from marriage more than women. women are stressed out by marriage 9 times out of 10. So not all the time, but like when we're most studies, and this isn't a generalization to all people, but like from a researcher standpoint, and from looking at like those academic journal articles 9 times out of 10, marriage can be very stressful for females, okay? Not for all females, but and 9 times men benefit a little bit more than females do. And like I said, just like observing dynamics in my lived experience in the past, it's not really what's the appeal. So that's what I mean when I say that. But can't be a man hater, no way. How old am I? It's the glory of God to conceal a matter in the honor of kings and queens to seek out the answer. That essentially means I'm not telling you my age. If you want to know my age, like the video, subscribe to the channel, go to my YouTube homepage, click playlist, and watch my Washington, D.C. birthday adventure videos. If you pay attention, trust me, my age will be disclosed to you. Hey, 101, how are you doing? You're eating some sushi? Nice. I've never really had sushi, to be honest. I've had... Is it California rolls? Is California rolls the one without vegetables? I've had that one.
The one without fish.
Sorry, the one without fish, not vegetables. I've had that one. Hey Delilah, pretty name. Thank you. Glad you like my hair and my nails, Weston. Thank you so much for subscribing. 101. Fate said, yeah, leaving your parents' house early is overhyped at times. You can shack up more easily at your parents' house than reinvent when I go out. Okay, cool. So yeah, it's not weird, guys, if you live in your parents' house. I will say it's not weird if you live in your parents' house for a long time.
It's not weird if you're by yourself. It's weird if you look to move your family in. So you get a husband.
What are you talking about? What? You talking to me or just like a general situation? Oh, my mom said it's weird, like, if, like, somebody were to move, like, your family, like, your husband into the house with your parents and everything like that. Now, like, if it's a small house, then it's weird. However, if you have money to buy a mansion, where's the weirdness in that? You got a lot of space. So, once again, different demographic, like, income brackets as well plays a factor into the weirdness of it when you're looking at that situation as well. Mia and the scientist, cool. Thank you, God. You like my fingers. Hey, Rudolph. Hey, Bradley. No, Eric, I'm not gonna do my nails today. I did my nails on Wednesday, so I might do it tomorrow. So stay tuned. Hey, and you're so, yes, I'm still on. Shout out Sante. Welcome. No, Bradley, I did not only change my tune because of my mom. I'm not a man hater, 100% not trues, but I decided to clarify and explain a little more on why I said what I said earlier, just because my mom came over and was speaking about it, and what she was saying, I didn't really agree with it. But as I always say on this channel, guys, all opinion, people, and ideas are welcome. So I have my opinions, and when I said that, I forgot what I said, honestly, but some of you guys interpreted it as me saying I'm a man hater. That's not the flag. But what I do want to say, last thing I'll say, and I'm not going to address it anymore, that is not true, okay? I have a dad. I have Stu. Stu is really nice. A lot of my supporters are male, so shout out to all you guys. I appreciate you guys, okay? I really do appreciate your support. Your words have been nothing but kind to me. But like I said, on this channel, I do share my life. I do share a lot of it, but I don't tell you guys everything, and that's okay. And I have my own lived experiences, okay, guys? My own lived experiences, my own perceptions, and based on my lived experiences, that perception, and just a lot of reading a lot of academic articles, you can say sometimes, to me, it's like, yes, men are important. My mom's married, she's happy. Okay, shout out to that. People are married, they're happy. Shout out to that. That's great if you marry somebody that you really like. But nothing against men, but I just don't. I don't want to say I just don't say that appeals to me, but it's just I'm just stagnant. Okay, that doesn't make me a man hater. I like my mom. If it was just me and my mom, that would be really fun. That would be really cool. So, yeah.
Pokemon explained it well.
Yeah.
Explained you perfect. Read your comments.
Hey, Bradley. Okay.
In your soul was deleted.
I don't know.
Read Cats and Pokemon.
Oh yeah, don't delete messages. Remember, I think Aiden's a moderator. Remember, Aiden, only delete messages if it's racial slurs or if it's making people feel severely uncomfortable in the chat. Remember, do not delete anything that you may find to be controversial, please. So maybe that's why that happened in here. So I do have a moderator. So I just have to let me lay that rules again. But I do apologize for that in your soul. Cat's Pokemon said she's not a man hater. She's just honest and logical. Exactly, Cat's Pokemon. You get it. You get it. Hey, Bradley. How do men benefit more from marriage than women? Well, I don't want to say men. Okay, honestly, I can do it. And once again, taking examples of things that I have observed. So I guess one example on how men benefit, and honestly, it's a mutually beneficial relationship. Like sometimes I'll use one example that's unrelated to marriage, but sometimes I'll come on stream and I'll talk to you guys. And people are like, what do I get for subscribing to you guys? And I always tell you guys, this is a mutually beneficial relationship between us. Like I enjoy streaming for you guys, but like when I stream for you guys, shout out to all my supporters. I am monetized, so I am making an income. Maybe it's only like a few pennies, but shout out to those few pennies. I am making an income from this stream, and you guys are getting content from me. So this is a mutually beneficial relationship. So when we're looking at people who are married, men and females, men and men, females and females, that's a mutually beneficial relationship. But just based on like my observations and sometimes what happens in a marriage, especially if it's like a male and female who are married, 9 times out of 10, what's going to happen is sometimes the female may be a stay-at-home wife, right? And the male, yes, they're going to go out and work. Shout out to you. Go out and work. If you want to do that as a male, or if you're female, you want to do that. But 9 times out of 10, male and female relationship, the man, they're going to go out and work. Yes, they're going to work long hours. Yes, they're going to be tired. Totally understandable. However, sometimes what will happen is the female, since they're a stay-at-home wife, they're undervalued and underappreciated. It seems like they're doing nothing. When in fact, sometimes they can be doing more than the male's doing, but they're just not getting a paycheck from that. You're cleaning up the house. You're making sure food is cooked. You're waking up early. You're doing this. You're like being their therapist for free, making them feel better. A lot of stuff, guys. So that's how men benefit more than women, because men are bringing in the income. So you can say they have unlimited access to funds sometimes, and sometimes if men make a lot more money than females, that's like a power dynamic. So females can't be totally honest with how they feel. Plus the man always knows they're always going to have food when they want food. If they want to do something, the female's always going to go and do what they want to do. The house is always going to be clean for them. Your clothes are always going to be washed, or you're just sitting out watching TV sometimes and you don't have to like pick up a broom or do nothing. So that's what I mean, how men can benefit more than women. And also 9 times out of 10 as females, sometimes and obviously not a generalization, but just my opinion, sometimes what happens with females, there's like biological chemical differences. So females, they internalize things a lot more, and like things that may be like irrelevant to men and not stress men out, females can internalize that, and that stress isn't good. That stress could kill females, guys. You could raise your blood pressure. You could die from that. So, and if you internalize these things and if you communicate that, and your partner who's a male sometimes, if they're not being receptive to that and changing your behavior, your life expectancy can go down. You'll die, and that man is still alive. So that's what I'm saying sometimes. And it applies to females as well. The dynamic can shift. 100% the dynamic can shift. 100%. But that's sometime, but 9 times out of 10, men are the sole provider sometimes when females are stay at home, and it's a lot more psychological pressure and underappreciation for females in my head. So yeah.
And that's from your own lived experience.
And as I said, that's from my own lived experiences. So shout out to you. That's from my own and lived experiences. So like I said, it's not my goal to get married or anything like that. That's not my head. But okay, I don't say it's not my goal to marry, but like it's not my head. It's not a goal. When I look 10 years, 15 years into the future, my mom and I are traveling everywhere. I have my own income. But if I do get married, it would be to a male. And best believe that power dynamic wouldn't exist. It wouldn't exist. My lived experience, it wouldn't be exemplified in said relationship. It wouldn't be like that. But as I said, that's not my goal in any way. When I look 10, 15 years, I'm traveling all over the world with my mom. We're doing amazing stuff. But I best believe that power dynamic and everything I just said is not going to be there. Because if it's there, bye. Nice knowing you. I don't need you. What I need you for. So exactly.
You talking about me?
No, I'm not talking about you.
Who you don't need?
I was saying in an alternate reality, if Uniquely ever does get married. if that power dynamic exists, or if something like that exists, I'm leaving. Forget about this man. What do I need you for? So that's what I'm saying.
You see, let me tell you something. Once you marry, once you find love, true love. No. Listen to me. You keep shaking your head. Okay.
What's this sus?
I'm not talking directly about you because you're not taking it right. Once you
once
you find love, true love, it's not going to be any power dynamic because let me tell you what love do.
She's coming close, guys.
Yeah. Once you find love, there's not going to be any power. I don't need to be on camera.
You're not on camera.
Once you find love, there's not going to be a power dynamic because you find love. There's love out there. People get married for different reasons, right? And perhaps you have witnessed marriage, the concept of marriage, what you have witnessed have not been the way that it hasn't been perfect. It has not been perfect. But love, let me tell you, when you meet someone and they genuinely, you guys get to know each other and you realize like, hey, you can't be with each other. You love each other. Once he genuinely love you and you genuinely love that person, it's no power struggle because your goal in life will always be to uplift each other. You guys are going to work together. He's going to motivate you to accomplish what you want to accomplish. You're going to motivate him to do that. You're going to get off. It's going to be a high on you guys working together and accomplishing your common goal. You want to travel the world? He's like, yes, we're going to travel the world. How much we need to do this? You want to purchase a particular house? He's not going to tell you, oh, no, you can't do that. It's too expensive. He's going to say, what we got to do? Well, you know me, I can't do it by myself. I can come up with 50. Can you come up with 50? Or you may be fortunate where you find a man and be like, oh, that's not bad. I got you. I'll take care of that. But love, love is something really, really beautiful as long as you find the right person. And once you find genuine love, both of you will make sure that you take care of each other and respect each other to not lose each other. And there's nothing greater. Okay. There's nothing greater in this world than love. Just like how you love me, believe me. When you get that, but in the meantime,
oh my God, what?
But in the meantime, I'm happy on what you're doing. You are not sitting around saying, I'm waiting for my husband to come to do this for me. You are educating yourself. You're getting your education. You're planning on building a career. You are I think like a lot of times, like I've been married for a long time and I had my children and I started life early. And I give God thanks every day that I was able to be a career woman. I was also able to be a mom, and I was also able to be a wife. I was also able to be a girlfriend. So I'm happy because, if I wasn't those things, I would not be who I am. And through those things that you learn about respect, you learn about love. You learn so much. So don't ever, love is a beautiful thing, but it's a bad thing when you're in a relationship that do not have love. Because when you're in a relationship that you don't have that genuine love, you don't have respect. And a lot of people don't know love. A lot of people do not know it.
Okay, thanks.
And love do not hurt. Okay. Love only hurts when you have your ideology of what love is and you get disappointed from it.
Y'all, we got it. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. What's happening? Thank you. I am a nerd. Shout out to nerds all around the world. We're just individuals living and we're constantly acquiring new knowledge and learning. Cheese is good. I do love cheese. Cheese is really good. Hey, Raider. Raider said, what about the rest of the world? America is not the world. I do agree. America is not the world. America is one country in the whole entire world. Hey, from Afghanistan. How are you doing? Okay, CL said she's like herself speaking. Okay. You're welcome, Eric. I'm so glad that you enjoy my dedication to my nail care routine. Like, I do love my nails. If anything, if you're a returning supporter, if you do become a supporter from this live stream, one thing you will learn about Unique Lamia, these are my natural nails, and we do love the natural nails over here. Yeah, we can talk about cheese instead, 100%. What's your favorite cheese? What the heck? Hey, Kay said, Mia, does it show you? Yeah, it does show the percentage. Last time I checked, I think I have about 60 or I think 50% of my supporters are male and 50% are female. So it's honestly like an equal split between the supporters. based on the YouTube algorithm. Then again, sometimes supporters can like lie about their age when they're creating their YouTube account. So I don't really know 100% if that's true, but based on like the analytics in my YouTube short, that it's an even split between male and females for my supporter. Okay. Hey Don. And I don't even know how we started on this discussion, but guys, you know what? I did enjoy the discussion. I hope you enjoyed it. If you are a returning supporter, you know, sometimes you'll come on live and we have the most random discussions, to be honest. So welcome to the channel. I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia. I'm a dual degree grad student studying public administration and criminal justice. We are on summer break right now. So make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. I have fashion videos, eat with me, technology videos, these are my life as a grad student, and so much more. And sometimes we have some very interesting, I don't think this was a difficult conversation, but we have really interesting conversations on the stream. And you know what my channel is all about? I do love speaking to you guys, love making content entertaining, but I'm all about building life skills as well. So I feel like sometimes if we're able to have these conversations that's quote unquote difficult or people may find to be uncomfortable or upsetting in a little bit, it's good to have them, because when you enter the workforce, or if you just go in public and you have disagreement with your friend or your family member, when you speak to them, because of this live stream, you will be able to mediate that discussion. Hey Nora, how are you doing? Can you DM me on Instagram? I mean, if you find my Instagram account, you can do whatever you want. I don't know if I'll respond though. But yeah, my Instagram is public. So guys, follow me on TikTok as well at Uniquely Mia. I don't know the capital of Africa. What is the capital of Africa? Hey, Thomas. Oh, you got a dog named Loki. Awesome. No, I am not part of the LGBTQ community in yourself. You're confusing me. I didn't mean to confuse you, but I'm not part of that community. Hey, Alexa. God, you like my glasses. Thank you so much for the love. Sending it back to you. Hey, LSI. Like, I disagree with that statement that man is the head of the household. 100% disagree with that statement. Well, in some household they are. But if we're saying, when I said I disagree, I mean like in a general circumstance. Like if we want to generalize that and say that's for everyone, disagree with that. So, yeah. That's why God gave free will. That's why God gave free will, as my mom said. And that's what's important, to like sometimes share thoughts on that, because
I like my husband being the head of the household. You know what it is? I like my husband. I feel good do you think I'm a weak woman? I'm a strong, independent, educated woman, Mia. But I'm never gonna challenge my husband and be like, oh, I'm in charge of this.
Mom, please stop talking. You don't sound good.
Well, how do you think you sound? How do you? No. It's okay to have different Mia. It's okay.
It is okay, but like, oh my God.
I'm telling you. You like what you like. That's why you see you can't really knock people for what they're like, because everybody is just different. Me, I feel good having my man as my man and my king. I feel good, and I'm his queen. That don't mean but it don't mean, when you were thinking about it, like I make myself lower. I don't make myself lower. Remember, when you play chess, the queen is everywhere.
Oh my God, yeah, 100%, 100%.
It's not about, and it's just, I don't know, maybe I'm old school, but they have to deserve that. Not just because they're a man, they don't get that title. You understand? Just because somebody's biologically a man, that he don't get that title. That's something you have to earn. You understand? Okay.
All right, guys. Hey, do you know the capital of Africa? No, I do not. Hey, Brownin, how are you doing? Hey, Cats and Pokemon. She could not just be interested in marriage. Not everyone wants to be married or values it. Hey, Muraka, how are you doing? Hey, James. Hey, welcome, Taz. They gotta work. That's not a benefit. When you and some... Wait, I'm confused by that. Exactly, Cat's Pokemon. I do agree with that. Oh, okay. I don't agree with that statement, James.
Yeah, it's okay.
They said men and women are not equal.
You just have
Okay.
to. You
It's
have
okay.
to.
It's okay. That's your opinion, but I respectfully disagree with that.
You see, you know.
White mom,
You
can I
have to
just go
be.
through these
You
comments?
have to be. You have to be open minded. It's not about that.
Uh-huh.
Everybody's entitled to
Can I
their
just
opinion, Mia. Right?
No, 100%.
Yeah. So
100%.
that's just that how that person feels. You don't have to agree with it. It's not about that. And it's not about they convincing you. You're honest, and everybody
No,
else is
I do
honest.
I know.
Yeah.
Did you have something else to add? Hey, David. Can I notice a lot of women in their 50s because I graduated 1993 or excellent basketball players? Okay, cool. Yes, I do believe in God. I do believe in a higher power than myself. Hey, Pat, let me take a wild guess. You really like Michelle? 100%. Love Michelle Obama. She is definitely a monument to and figure in American history who has achieved a lot in the American government, outside the American government, very educated. So shout out to her 100%. Hey, welcome. What are we saying? No, I have not seen strange things about the Johnson. Have to check that out. Hey, Happy King, how are you doing today? Have a blessed evening as well. You don't believe in God? 100% okay. Some people, they believe more in science. You are still welcome on the channel. But yes, I do believe in a higher power than myself. Yes, I do know multiple people who are married. Multiple who are in, like, happy relationships. 100%. So I'm not just saying stuff from thin air, guys. And like my mom said earlier, we are all entitled to our own opinions. You may not agree with it. I may not agree with some of your opinions. That is okay. You are still welcome on the channel because we can learn from each other, 100%. Hey, in your soul, I will never want to be with a woman that yells a lot. They always want to argue. Okay, valid. Or to jump into people's situation just to get her drama fixed for today. No, I understand that. That's valid in your soul. Hey, Gabby. Hey, Stewart. Welcome from Uganda. What's it like in Uganda? Hey, Sapien. I'm not supposed to be there. It's not supposed to be there in a healthy relationship. True. Do agree with that. Okay, cats and Pokemon. Hey, Valerie. Hey, Richard. Hey, Murat. Hey, John. What are we saying? I'm trying to go through some of these comments. I know I'm behind, but I do try to read each and everybody's comments because I know you're real people. You don't have to be here, so I do appreciate you guys being here and leaving these comments. Kay said, yeah, taking this conversation very serious. Okay, you're asexual. Okay, cool. Hey, Squad, how are you doing? Kay said, okay. Hey, Angela. Please show me the great mentor today. She's really inspiring. If you want to see what my mom looks like, go to my YouTube homepage and watch some of my fully nutritional YouTube videos. If you pay attention to my mom, her face, she shows her faces in those videos. What's my opinion about spaghetti? I love spaghetti. Had some chicken parmesan yesterday, so if you guys want to see me eat in some chicken parmesan, definitely check out that live stream. Hey, Pat. I love how... Okay. Hey, Anthony. What's up? Glad you're here today. What would you do when a war breaks out? It depends what type of war or where the war breaks out. Because let's say, because war has broken out in a lot of countries, but like in a war, I don't think we've had war on American soil. Obviously, there's unfortunately terrorist attacks. When we're speaking about a war, we haven't had a war on American soil since when? Like the American Revolution. So if something like the American Revolution were to happen, as I always say, I think I could survive a zombie apocalypse, but I'm going out with the first wave. I don't want to live through that, man. I'll go with the first wave. I'll return back to my spirit realm. But unfortunately, if a war breaks out, like on foreign soil and like, I don't know, if it was American started or I don't know, or if it wasn't American started, there's really nothing I could do about it. Just won't travel to those places depending on how good the government response is, we can say. As Americans, we won't really feel the effects of the war. It won't really like touch home, to be honest. We'll see it via the media, things like that. So it really depends on like how that situation is handled if a war breaks out. So there's multiple different responses. That is unlikely. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4. Cats Pokemon said, to me being Okay. You don't like or want physical. Okay. Thanks so much for letting me know. Hey, Thomas. Loki has talent and toes. Cool. Hey, it's R. How are you doing today? What kind of glasses are they? These are, Burberry, I believe. Yeah, I do agree with Kay. That does make sense. Cats and Pokemon. Hey, Anthony. What are we saying? Okay, we have some opinions happening. Yeah, we are entitled to our opinions. I mean, I will say, I don't think my mom's parenting style is overbearing. I just feel like, I like it, to be honest. Sometimes it can be annoying, but for the most part, I do like it because, like I said, sometimes I watch some videos and people are like, they were competing with their parents. Like, that has never been. So I think what my mom, her parenting style has been one where she allows me to share my opinions and be comfortable sharing said opinions, which is probably why I'm comfortable sharing my opinions on stream with you guys because of the way I have grown up. So yeah, I think it's pretty nice, to be honest. I was drinking Snapple peach tea. Hey, welcome, Gopta. How are you doing today? Hey, welcome, Simon King. Cats Pokemon said, I've broken off every relationship I've been in. They were mostly good people. I just prefer my own company. Way more. I get tired of people. Yeah, your social battery just goes out when I'm hearing that happens. Like, especially if I'm at training, like workplace training for long periods of time, or if I'm outside for a long period of time, please don't talk to me. Like, I just get so tired sometimes, and it's like your social battery just goes down and you can't operate or talk anymore. Okay, Sapien said the one head of the household thing is BS. What people be meaning is authority, ergo whoever is most competent. No, exactly. I do agree with that, Sapien. I love the way you phrased it too. I do agree with that statement that you said. Anthony said, "Oh, your mom is awesome. She's schooling these kids." Oh, thank you so much for your kind words, Anthony. Hey, Hamas, how are you doing? Wait, what? You're very pretty as well. I don't know. Thank you so much. Hello from Arizona, Anthony Williams. What's it like in Arizona today? 2.0, welcome. I do agree. Men and women are equal, but men and women are also not the same. We do have those biological differences 100%. Hey, Aiden. Aiden said, sorry, Mia. I know I'm not being a good moderator. No need to apologize. I'm not here much now, probably. Make Cats and Pokemon moderator something. Okay, so thank you so much for being a moderator. Aiden, really appreciated it. Hopefully you enjoyed being a moderator. If you want to be a moderator in the future, definitely let me know. Thank you so much. You're beautiful as well. You want my mom to start a YouTube channel? My mom has one. I'll recommend you her channel when she starts posting consistently. I don't want to recommend a channel to you guys and you expect consistent posts, and consistent posts aren't going to come out of it. So definitely stay tuned for that. If my mom ever actually wants to post consistently on YouTube, I'll recommend her channel to you guys. Can men look after women? Wait, can men look after children like women can? It's my opinion they can definitely do that. They can definitely do that. Hey, bot. What is the most reliable form of evidence in a court of law? Well, not eyewitness testimony. Eyewitness testimony is definitely flawed. Direct evidence. Most likely direct evidence, as my mom just said. If you have physical evidence proving this, or, yeah, proving it, that's probably going to be the best source of information. Okay, Sapien, you already took a deep dive into my content. Yes, watch a spa video. My mom is definitely in there. Hey, Victoria. Everyone has a dad. Not everyone knows their dad. Yes, I do have a dad. Yes, I do know who my dad is, Ryder. Hey, Walter. Oh, thank you. So glad that by watching the stream, it's making you happy. I really do appreciate the support. What are we saying? Oh, you want to be a moderator in your soul? All right, yeah, you can definitely be a moderator. Same guidelines or same rules that I gave to not Cats Pokemon, but to Beloved, also known as Aiden. Please do not hide anybody from the YouTube channel. You can ban comments if not ban comments, but like hide comments if it's racial slurs, whether that's implicitly or explicitly stated. If it's comments that's making people severely uncomfortable, and if it's spammers, you could probably ban the first comment that you see or hide the first comment that you see from the spammer, so that way the chat doesn't have too much in your soul. So I will give you moderator status. And as I said for earlier, if anyone would like, oh, bro, no, don't do that. Okay, wait, sometimes, guys. Okay, I almost put you in timeout, and that was an accident. Okay, add as moderator, standard moderator. Okay, so I think you're a moderator now in your soul. If anyone would like to be a moderator in the future, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, check out my, and just be like a consistent supporter on the stream. Watch my full nutritional YouTube videos, YouTube lives, YouTube shorts, engage with the content, and just be you. And in the future, if you ever join the stream and ask to be a moderator, if I do think that you were living up to like the foundational values or tenets of the channel, you may be a moderator in the future. You want to marry me, Walter? Thank you so much for your kind words. I'm going to have to decline, though. Hey, Amy, you're so pretty as well. Sir said, do you prefer looks over intelligence in a mate? You asked my mom. I think they're asking you that, Mom.
Oh, do you prefer? No, because intelligence, oh my goodness, it could just have you on cloud 9. But looks, if somebody just have the look and have nothing else, intelligence.
Yep. Hey, squad.
Be able to make me laugh. Have to intelligence.
Yeah.
Because if they don't look that great, we both can wear like masks over our eyes. We can look at each other, you know.
That's funny. Why would you say that?
It's true. She said
if they're both ugly, they can wear masks over there. But nobody's ugly, guys. You are uniquely you.
We can hang out in the dark and have the best, deepest conversation that will uplift me.
Oh, thank you so much for your kind words, David. David said, I do not want to be a moderator, but I'll keep listening to your videos. You're very smart and you got very good advice, you and your family. Thank you so much for your kind words. Really appreciate it. Messi or Ronaldo? I think I have to go with Ronaldo. I'm not a big sports person, but there's like this one person in my house and like Ronaldo. Welcome back, Captain Pokemon. Thank you so much. I hope she's proud of me, guys. So that is the goal. I'm not sure what that is. It's moderator time and you're so sad. No, okay. I've seen season 1 of The Last of Us. I have yet to see season 2. I want to see season 2 of The Last of Us, K, but like, I don't know, because people said like the main character, they said he dies, and like if he dies, I hate when they kill the main character. So I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna try and watch it this summer, season 2 of The Last of Us, K, and when I watch it, I'll be sure to let you know, but I have yet to see season 2. Because I know when I ended season 1, the main character was shot, so I don't know if he survived that, but I don't want him to die. Do you watch WWE? No, I do not. Hey, Ed. Hey, Sir Adams. Is it possible to treat your mom to a romantic date? 100%. As I always say, we always do like eat with me. So if you want to treat my mom to a romantic date, when you see us on stream and we're eating, make sure to go get your food. My mom loves compliments. So if you want to make her blush or happy, make sure to like rig the comment section with a lot of compliments. But you may get a little backlash from beloved. But yeah, you and mom can definitely have like romantic dinner that way. You need a good Irish farmer. What is that? Like a farmer from Ireland? Okay, cool. Is that Emperor Shakura behind you? I have no idea. My mom got that painting before I was born or when I was a baby, guys, so I did not know.
No, that was a Russian artist.
My mom said it's a Russian artist.
That's his name, a Russian artist.
Hey, Janvier, how are you doing today? Hey, Caesar, how are you doing? In your soul said, mask over face. Was your mom a comedian when she was in college? Oh.
I knew I was funny.
Why did you type that? You're going to set her off now.
You guys be trying to front on my humor. I know I'm funny. I know that. Thank you so much.
Oh, man. Thank you. So glad you love the video, squad. We love that you're here.
The best way to break the ice and laughing and making people laugh, that's joy. That's happiness. Learn to tell some jokes.
John, can I have life guidance? We're not like life coaches, but like if you're facing a dilemma or you like our opinion, if you would like our opinion on a topic or anything, just type it in the chat and we'll be more than happy to give it to you.
What was the question?
Please, can I have life guidance?
Life guidance is trust your instinct. Trust your instinct. You're living in this world. Learn, have an open mind to things. And before you discredit something,
Okay.
get to know it. What happened?
They said the main character dies. No. Oh my god, really?
You and Kay are something else.
How did they die? Now I don't want to watch it. Like, they had another main character, the little girl, but she wasn't a little girl, but she was younger than the real main character. She was annoying. I don't know, but I'm gonna watch season 2. I'll watch season 2K. But like, that's really sad. That's gonna be really sad. I can't believe they killed the main character. I hated that. Thank you so much, Sambia, for your kind words. You're cute as well. Thank you so much for your kind words. Hello from India. Welcome, Mia from India. Awesome name. What are you playing with? Oh, this is like mini scissors. This is my mom's, and it broke, so let's not tell her that.
You interrupt my thing, and the most important advice is if you could have conversation with people that have been here, whether they're young or whether they're old. Just have conversation and learn, because you will avoid a lot of things. Because even like the Bible and stuff, the Bible is not just a religion. It's not just a religious book. I think the Bible is a series of stories to help us, so we could know what choices people made in the past and how it worked out for them.
Yup. 100% agree with that. Yes, I will remember to call you Catherine. I'm gonna try to remember that. TH. Okay, that is squad. Oh, you saw? Yes, I did enjoy Devil May Cry on Netflix. Cats and Pokemon. It was a really good like anime show. I'm waiting for season 2. I can't believe he was betrayed in the end, but I guess it's part of the character's development. But yeah, Devil May Cry, definitely 10 out of 10. Sapien said, what did you do in college? I majored in psychology and minored in professional writing, Sapien, in undergrad. So yeah, I'm currently a graduate student studying public administration, criminal justice. Hey, John. Trust my instincts, living in this world, have an open mind. Okay, thanks. Okay, you're welcome. Glad my mom was able to help you. I'm not going to answer that question just because I don't want to answer it, and it's a very controversial topic that's happening in modern society. So yeah. Hey, welcome. Allure Miss, how are you doing today?
This is a happy place. This is where we leave the outside world.
As my mom says, this is a happy place. This is where you leave the outside world outside when you come on this channel. All the drama, she said, you can leave it. But like, yeah, 9 times out of 10, if you ask me, like, I guess a government related topic or talk about criminal justice, I can answer it because that's my field of study. But yeah, when it gets too controversial, not really. So yeah. Hey, Kay said, I'm still waiting for Ellie to go after Abby. Now she low-key. Okay, so now I'm getting so now I kind of want to watch it now. Even though you said the main character dies, it seems like some action is going to be coming in. I forgot who Abby was, so either she was in season 1 and I didn't pay attention to Abby, or she's a new character in season 2K. So I'm gonna watch season 2 of The Last of Us. Let me write it down because I might forget. Season 2, The Last of Us. Okay, I wrote it down. What's up? Learn, how are you doing today? I'm from the United States. So glad you're here. Hey, Axe. Glad you like my nails.
Is that Axe?
No. Hey, Kelly. Human libraries rock. You can learn so much. I've never been to a human library before.
You never went to a human
Are you speaking about a library? I thought they were talking about a library with humans in it.
No, a human library is you speak into humans about that's willing to share their experience. Or old to get their insight to help you. It's like if you see someone in a position,
Mm-hmm.
it could be a family position or it could be a work position. It doesn't matter. If you see someone in a position where you would like to be one day, you go and ask that person, can you offer me some advice? What should I do? It's like when you was when you was doing the internship, didn't you go and speak to the supervisor who was in charge of
He said we would meet and then we never met, so no.
You never met with him? Well, who you met with?
It was another attorney.
Yeah, but you still met with
him.
Yeah. Right? And they offer you advice.
Yeah.
Right? So that's what life is about. If we're pretty smart and you're young, the earlier you do this in life, And then you make plans for your life. Everything in life is a plan.
Yeah.
Everything in life, well, I should say the greatest things, some things happen by accident. But if you truly want to accomplish certain things, you have to put it to paper. And you have to take the steps because God will help you. But God is not, a lot of people be sitting on their couch and they be like, oh, I want to win the lotto. I want to win the lotto. But they never buy a lotto ticket.
Yeah.
You have to learn to help yourself.
Yeah.
And once you help yourself, the universe will also assist you.
100%, 100%.
So you have to do things in the direction to accomplish what you would like to accomplish in life.
Yeah. Do agree with that. Great points. I haven't seen Demon Slayers, Catherine. Thank you so much. You're pretty as well, Alormus. And your soul said the Bible is built in real events. Scientists are now finding more evidence.
Yes.
Cool, cool. My age is the glory of God to conceal a matter and the honor of kings and queens to seek out the answer. That essentially means I'm not telling you my age. If you want to know my age, like the video, subscribe to the channel, go to my YouTube homepage, click playlist, and watch my Washington, D.C. birthday adventure videos. Trust me, if you pay attention, my age will be disclosed to you. Hey, Jennifer, how are you doing? 2.0 said, are video games good or bad in your opinion? I think video games are good, but we do have to look at the type of video game and the age demographic who's playing said video game. So video games, I feel like very fun, but we have games like Call of Duty. They said, I've never played Call of Duty, but like I've seen trailers of Call of Duty and reviews about Call of Duty, and they're like, that's like reenacting a military scene where people are actually like shooting each other, dying, and it's very gory, they said, in Call of Duty. So obviously good game if you're an adult, play it, but if you have like a young child or maybe even a teenager playing said game, their brain is still developing. Obviously they can comprehend that this is a game, but at the same time they won't comprehend it, it's a game sometimes. So if they ever in a situation where they see a real firearm, they can pick up that firearm and shoot somebody and think they were playing a game. So it's bad in that sense. But then we have learning games as well, learning video games. I used to have a Leapfrog, I think, when I was younger. My mom bought me one. So I used to play a Leapfrog. It was a video game, but like I learned from it. So yeah, I do think video games are good. It just depends on like the type of game and the ages which is playing. What do you said?
And they have to limit the time.
Yeah, you have to limit the time as well with video games, guys. In my house, sometimes, all the time, kid will wake up, they'll play a video game from like 6 a.m. until literally like 9 p.m. the night straight.
And that's not
what? It's not my mom doing it, but like, what? Why are you letting your kid play from 6:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. straight in a video game? You don't want to go outside. You don't want to read a book. You don't want to play with any of your toys. That's crazy to me. So, yeah.
One thing I do is I allow parents.
Hey, Pencil.
One thing I do is allow people to raise their kids. I always offer my opinion, but I don't force my will upon people.
Yeah.
You know, I don't force it. But
I just thought that was my mom. Like, even at my age, my mom makes me do work every morning, guys, before we go out.
In life, in this world, we have rules. And you're not going to take 100% all of your hours just doing one thing. It's so much to do, you know? And one of the things that people used to say with you when I used to homeschool, oh, it's too much, it's this and that. Didn't we have a schedule? Didn't we prepare like a daily schedule? And you had time to watch television. You had time to read. You had time to play with your toys. You had
Talk to them. I have to use the restroom. I'll be back.
You had time to do, I'm not dressed appropriately, but she had time to do everything. And life is a balance. Okay, we love to have fun. That's what I guess that's the concept of vacation. When you get your vacation, you just go on the beach, and if you love to drink cold drinks, you just drink the cold drink because that's vacation. But plan everything out. Create a schedule for your life. And you'll see once you create that schedule, you'll be able to do so much more things. You'll be able to travel more, do things that you probably think that you couldn't get done. It's all about planning it out. So she's coming back. Where are you going into now?
Tissue. My hand.
This is a brief intermission.
Okay, guys. Do I know cursive? This is the extent to it. I can write uniquely Mia. I can't read cursive, anything like that. I remember when I was younger, I used to buy books, like the physical copy of books. Mom said my handwriting is terrible.
I was a tag. I was a graffiti artist.
You weren't no graffiti artist, man. Mom said she was a graffiti artist, and you shouldn't admit that. That's a crime. So.
Now that was before it was a crime.
I
was one of those
Hey, Lost Boy.
that helped create it.
And your soul said we should never support.
Who know Pee Wee Herman?
Who knows Pee Wee Herman? My mom wants to know if anyone knows who Pee Wee Herman is. And your soul said we should never support country versus country. Nobody wins in wars. Excuse me. Only innocent people get killed.
What did they
I think I said it in a. Why, man? We should never support country versus country. Nobody wins in wars. Only innocent people get killed. I do agree that we should never support wars. 100%. War isn't good. Innocent people do get killed. However, I will come back to say I also disagree that nobody wins in a war. And I think this topic was brought up in like a stream when I was at school and I answered it. So I'll give you the same answer. Try to be really quick with it. So I obviously do agree with you and your soul. Innocent people die in wars. Nobody wins in that aspect. However, when you look at war, sometimes countries want war. Why? Because it's an economic incentive for them. They get more money. The country gets more money. They're selling firearms. More money comes in. When you look at, like, what was it, World War II, the Industrial Revolution around that era, after, like, World War II, guys, America's economy, it literally made up about 40% or more of the world's gross domestic product. Why? Because we were selling stuff to Europe, who was in war, and we made a lot of money off of that. So if we're looking at it in terms of, like, money, the more money a country is getting, and the winners and the losers, obviously the losers is the country that lost. There's a winner in that aspect. However, I do agree with you that, like, nobody wins in war, and war isn't good. And then, yeah.
As long as money exists, there will always be war.
Yeah, true.
In order, watch. I bet you if we say, something, we're not accepting any country money. There's no money. Basically, we're going to exchange everything for free. Nobody's going to be fighting.
You look like
and everybody's going to get up and work because if you don't have this amount to trade to get this. But as long as money exists and as far as like a social class exists and the social class is based on the amount of money you have, war will always be so it was in the beginning, so unfortunately it'll be in the end.
Do agree.
And history books you can read, you can see that.
Yep. And to be honest, when I write in cursive, it looks like 5-year-old writing. That's why I was laughing earlier. To be honest, my mom said my cursive is terrible. I don't think it's bad, but this is literally the only thing I could write in cursive. I wrote Mia and then uniquely Mia. Can you guys read this or no? Okay, you're guessing my age. She's between 22 and 24. Okay. Hi, Aiden. What's up? Cats and Pokemon said, hey, PDJ, how are you doing today? NBA Young Boy streaming. Oh, they're streaming? Who is that, though? I don't know who that is, but I'm uniquely Mia, also known as Mia. So welcome to the community. You are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness. I have live streams such as this where we're chatting. I also have education videos, fashion videos, travel videos, technology videos, eat with me's, and a lot more. So please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and joining the community. Hey, Alormus, how are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you doing today? Hey, Nora. Sapien said, I love the mom. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Lost Boy. You're beautiful as well, Lost Boy. Thank you so much for your kind words. Hey, Ro. Sir, Adam said, the more your mom speaks, the more I entertain a long-term relationship. The more you speak to them or just to the stream, the more they're entertaining the idea that you guys are in a long-term relationship.
Yes, it's been many years.
What's my favorite series? Okay, when we're looking at my favorite series, I'm assuming you're asking what my favorite TV show is. So I have about 2. I have 3. My favorite one is Charmed, the Charm that came out like in 1990, I believe. Love the OG Charm. I have to say the one that came out in 1990 or 1980 because they remade Charm. Terrible. Don't watch the reboot. I don't even know why they remade Charm. That was a bad decision. So I love the OG Charm. We got Phoebe Halliwell, Prudence, and Piper. Paige doesn't exist, okay? Paige Matthews isn't a real Charm sister, but I'll face some backlash because of that. Love the originals. Watch the originals. Best show, best vampire adaptation show, in my opinion. Top tier, 10 out of 10. And then Xena the Warrior Princess. Love Xena. So, yeah. In Your Soul said, now I know why Mia is smart because she has a smart mother. Oh, thank you so much for your kind words.
Tell her In Your Soul Mia works hard to educate it. But that's very kind.
Hey squad. I love Call of Duty and I am 12. Okay. I think of the game like
Huggy Wuggy.
Oh, okay, so you like the game even though you're 12. Okay, nice. Just remember, take breaks from Call of Duty. Don't play it consistently straight for the whole entire day. Breaks are good. And just know it's a video game.
And go outside and run.
Yeah, go outside and run. So make sure you're still in public. You love books, nice. What's your favorite book? I do like reading as well. Love the hearts, cats, and Pokemon. Bot said, in a court of law, can you defend yourself without an attorney? Or look, yeah, 100%. You can defend yourself pro se. That's what it's called when you don't have an attorney. It's always recommended do that at your own risk. at your own risk. And but yeah, you can defend yourself 100%. Especially if you're in a criminal proceeding, do that at your own risk. Get an attorney if it's a criminal proceeding, guys. Don't be defending yourself. But yeah. In your soul said, but I heard you can, but it's not wise. Yeah, it's always never recommended, but some people do it and they're really good at it. Hey Sir Adams, hey Zoma, hey Mr. Oliva, how are you doing? I love the bouquets. Sending it back to you. Hey Devishi, am I saying your name correct? Thank you, Desert. Glad you like the background. My mom said she bought this one from a Russian artist, and I painted that one. I went through a phase when I was in high school where I really loved painting canvases. I say it's a phase. I still would love to paint on canvases. However, I used to get all my canvases during Black Friday when Walmart used to have the deal where you get 2 canvases, paint for $20, and then Walmart stopped having the deal. And then I saw how expensive canvases actually are. So I don't buy them anymore. So I do love painting. So I have 2 artworks. Maybe one day I'll show them to you in a YouTube shorts. One is here. I have 3. One is here. One is over there and then one's over there. So yeah. What am I doing? I'm just on stream chatting with you guys. Feel free to ask me a question, start a conversation with love to see what you guys are thinking. And welcome to the community. If you are a returning supporter, shout out to you. Thank you so much for your continued support. If you are a new viewer here, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and joining the community.
You have joined both.
Uh-huh. Hey from Russia, what's it like in Russia today? Hey Nikki, how are you doing? Hey Huggy, how are you doing? You're new? So glad you're new here. The algorithm knew that you wanted to be in a place where you are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness, so recommended you to the channel. Hey, I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia. Consider liking the video, subscribing. I have live streams, eat with me, travel videos, fashion videos, unboxing videos, a lot more, guys, so definitely join the community. Thank you so much. Glad you like my nails. I did it myself. Hey Sam. Hey, Alejandro, how are you doing? Hey, Nito. I'm doing good. How are you doing today? 2.0 said, I remember Charm from the 90s. Yes, with 3 sisters. That's the show. Yeah, they each had unique powers. Phoebe had the power of premonition and levitation. Prue had the power. She could move things with her mind and her hands. And then Piper could freeze time. And then Paige Matthews came in and she had Phoebe's power. Prue's power.
You didn't say hi to Gugarian.
Oh, hi, Gugarian. Glad you could be here. You remember Xena too? Yeah, it's a chakram. It's not a disc. It's a chakram. So she had the round chakram, and she rarely used the chakram, but I loved it. She threw it, and it would come back to her. And bam, watch Xena the Warrior Princess if you guys haven't already. It's a good show. It's really sad though, especially the last season. I cried when I watched it. It was so sad. Gabrielle on the boat by herself with Xena's chakram. That's how you knew Xena wasn't coming back. Because in other episodes, Xena died, but Gabrielle never had her chakram. Xena never passed down the chakram. And in the final episode, I think it's season 8, last episode, Gabrielle had the chakram and she could actually use it. Game over. Once Gabrielle knew how to use a chakram, game over. Hey Chaiko, how are you doing? I'm from the United States. Where are you from? You love storybooks? Nice. What's your favorite storybook? My favorite storybook that I used to read when I was younger was Diary Wimpy Kid. I literally had all the books, and the author's still making Diary Wimpy the Kid books, but I haven't bought the recent books. Good afternoon. I said that. You're reading too ahead, Mom.
Oh, you're ahead? Oh, sorry.
Hey, Jess. Good afternoon. Thank you. Glad you like the paintings MMA. Hey Jassy, how are you doing? Oh, you're beautiful as well, Ready. Okay, you guys are having your own side conversation. Love to see it. It's about 6 p.m. where I'm at right now. Okay, Kay, nice. You thinking about joining the Marines? Okay. Is that something that you always wanted to do? Are you joining because like you don't know what you want to do, so you think joining the Marines would be like a good path for you? Regardless of whatever reason you're joining, I do recommend and encourage you to always do research to see, hey, what's the commitment? Can you actually do it? Do you want to do this? Is it something you think you may like? And most importantly, be safe, Kay.
Learn to fight, learn to shoot, become the best, the best so she could survive.
100%. Cat's Pokemon said they're going to a drag show tonight. Okay, cool. I've never been, but enjoy it.
That's gonna be fun.
They said they're really excited. Do you like drag or RuPaul's Drag Race? I've never seen drag or that show before, but I have nothing against it. I would definitely be open to seeing it. My mom says she loves drag shows.
Yeah,
she said they're really funny to her.
Very entertaining.
Okay, Catherine loves going outside, looking at the sky. Nice, nice. Happy birthday to you, Art Man. Hopefully you have an amazing day on your birthday. Eat a lot of meals. Eat a lot of cake. If cake's not your forte, eat your favorite meal because we all have to eat. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream on your birthday. What are you planning on doing today? Sir Adam wants to know, does your mom remember the show There's Company?
Trees Company.
Trees? That's trees?
Come and knock on my door. Come and knock on my door. What the hell it goes?
I have no idea what that is.
With Jack Tripper. Jack had 2 roommates. Oh, Mia, you would never do that. Jack had 2 roommates. Oh, I used to love the blonde hair. Well, both of them were cool. But the one that was the blonde hair, I forgot her name. Come and knock on my door with Mr. Roba.
Hey, welcome, MMA. Welcome, Anna. My hobbies, love doing my nails. Love doing my nails. I like editing videos. I find editing videos fun. Sometimes they can be really long. So when I drop full-length traditional YouTube videos and YouTube shorts, please watch it, guys. Because I always say, if I drop a 20-minute video for you guys, just know the original video was like more than an hour long. And I had to watch that video like 3 times to edit it perfectly. So I like doing my nails, editing videos, live streaming for you guys. I find it to be fun. I like reading books and watching Netflix, going outside, tell y'all. Those are my hobbies. What about you?
Where are they from and what's happening in their city? Because we were looking for things to do.
My mom wants to know where you guys are from and what's happening in your city.
So we can decide on something fun.
Hey, Lydia. How are you doing? What do you need help with, Lydia? Kay said, oh, to be honest, I've been looking into it. Oh, for a while. Okay, low-key. Because my dream... Oh, it's been your dream job since you were about 10. All right, nice. So, yeah, definitely pursue your dream job, Kay. So, I wish you all the best. And I know if you join the Marines, it may be like you may not be on the stream often, but... Would love to know. Join the Marines. Be safe. And then when you're ready to come back on the stream and you're able to, I would love to hear about your adventures. That's going to be amazing.
To go and become the best.
As my mom said, go become the best.
Study, practice, whatever you do in life, aim to be the best. That way, you know your job well. You know when to hide. You know when to duck. Make sure you know all the exit. Make sure you know different tools that will protect you. Okay?
100%.
Become the best because you going in and you coming back out.
Yup. Hey Riz, I'm doing good. How are you doing today? Sapien said went through the transcript of the Washington video. That age is not there, but I'm a nerd. We'll find it. You know, I will admit to you, Sapien, YouTube's transcripts, it's not the best with translating everything I said. And in my video, my Washington, D.C. birthday videos, my age isn't explicitly stated. So I'm gonna give a random age. My age, so it's not, it isn't said. I don't say that I'm like 10 years old in the video. So I don't say I'm this years old, but it's a hint. It's a hint early on in the video. And trust me, if you use the critical thinking skills and pay attention to my mom, because she's the one who actually gives you guys the hint to my age, it's there. So yeah, I'm sure you'll find it. And when you find it, if you think you found my age, like, leave a pink heart or something. So I could, so we can see.
Drop something for your year.
Yeah, drop something for my year. In my year. if you do find my age, drop like a comment of something or a company that was started in the year in which I was born, and I'll know that you actually found my age. But don't blast it everywhere. We want to like keep it a little mysterious. And if you ever have difficulty, my mom said when I graduate, she's gonna tell you my age for that one day on my graduation, and after
So you'll have a new video.
it won't thing. Yeah.
We'll know.
I'm from the United States. Everyone, where are you guys from? How's your day going? Hey, welcome 123. How are you doing today? Squad said I'm going to watch going the Warrior Princess. Okay, you're gonna watch Xena. All right, let me know what you think about it. Cats Pokemon said the money made from the drag show is going to help pay for a queer family that was torn apart due to ICE. Oh wow.
Oh, yeah,
So
nice.
yeah, that's really nice.
Definitely go.
Nice.
Support.
Welcome from Iran. Hey, 123. Welcome from Saudi Arabia. Nothing's happening in Saudi Arabia today. Okay. Hey, Kelly, you're reading the I can't even say it. Alcuich. Sorry, I get tongue-tied, guys. So I know I said it weird. Liberian. It's an awesome book. Okay, I'll look into it. Hey, Max, how you doing? Anthony said I'm from Miami. But I live in Charlotte, North Carolina mountains. Okay, cool. I do remember you told me that in the past. Have you gone hiking recently? I would imagine since Charlotte has like a lot of mountains, as you said. Do they have like a lot of hiking fields? That'll be cool. Hey, Moon. Why you aren't fat when every time I see you eating? Guys, okay.
Auschwitz, Liberia?
Yeah, Auschwitz, Liberian. So, guys, it may seem like to you guys that I eat a lot. Like, I eat more than you because I just stream every time I eat. I don't stream every time I eat, but I try to stream every time I eat. So, 9 out of 10, every time you see me, I'm eating.
Meal today.
I know, I'm clarifying what I'm saying. So, yeah, I stream, like, when I eat. I try to stream every time I eat, so that's why it seems like I'm eating a lot. But, like, I literally had one big meal today. Obviously, I had breakfast, but, like, that meal that I ate today and yesterday, if you guys were on that stream, yes, they were large meals, but after that meal, I'm not going to eat anything else. So, yeah, and as Mom said, I walk a lot, too, so... And even if I was fat, that would be okay. Obviously, like, if I was fat, if I was overweight, I would probably want to like that, so I would exercise a lot more. But, like, even if you are overweight or considered what society may consider you to be as fat, as long as you're happy with yourself, that's all that matters, and know you are welcome on the channel. Hey, Kelly. Okay, you live in a small town in Pennsylvania known as Cora. Okay, cool. Do you like it there? And your soul said, Mia, do you want to dance in the rain with me in Florida? I don't want to get sick. You know, but you know what looks fun? It's so bad. You know, like, okay, there was a hurricane happening in Florida. And you know that trend on TikTok? Like that Michael Jackson song where, like, it's raining and people would go and do the dance to Michael Jackson song. I want to do that. And it's always raining heavy. So if I ever have the opportunity, I would make, like, a YouTube shorts for you guys playing that Michael Jackson song with me dancing in the rain. Because it just looks so funny when people do it. Hey, welcome, Sammy. How are you doing? MMA said... My hobbies are reading, writing stories, and drawing. Nice. Your favorite book is Harry Potter. I've never read the Harry Potter books, but I've seen the movies, and I love the movies. Okay, you love the Diary Wimpy Kid, and you're from Guyana. Okay, cool. Welcome from Guyana. Hey, Samuel. Sapien is doing detective work. You got it. 100% they are. Kelly said Diary Wimpy Kid. Oh, really? Diary Wimpy Kid gave you a hint to my age? I didn't even notice that, but okay, cool. Hey, Sapien. Sapien said, bet I will find it. And yeah, I'm doing it for me, not the chat. Okay, nice. God, I'm motivating you to go on a scavenger hunt in my videos. And to be honest, not to give you extra work, Sapien, but I think my videos are entertaining. But if you go and watch some of my previous live streams, I'm really not sure which one. So you'll probably have to go through all my previous live streams. But there's G. You guys don't know who G is yet, but you will figure out who G is. He's 8. He doesn't have a filter. So in the past, somebody asked my age and he read the comments and he literally said my age explicitly. Obviously, I'm 1 year older now than when my age was said in that previous live stream. But if you find that live stream, G literally told you guys my age outright. But it's going to be a lot of work going through those live streams. But yeah, enjoy the scavenger hunt. I do think my videos are entertaining and I hope you enjoy it. And as I said, when you find my age, if you figure out my age or if you think you figure out my age, leave a comment saying, hey, Mia, this company was started in the year you were born, or this actor was born in the year you were born. And then if I like your video, you were right. If I don't like your, if I like your comment, you were right. And if I don't like your comment, you got to go searching some more.
You'll say keep searching.
Yep. Hey, Andrew. I'm doing good. How are you doing today? Hey, Franklin. Hey, welcome, Kumar. You're from San Francisco Bay Area. Just got my AC installed. Okay, cool. Wait, so you're like right by like the Charmed House in San Francisco. That's where they're from. Very cool. How do you like living in San Francisco in your soul? Never been, but I will say you have like the Golden Gate Bridge, which is very popular, and then like your roads in San Francisco and like all the videos that I see.
Hilly?
Yeah, it's really hilly. So it'd be interesting to walk up.
Is that where the Three's Company was? Then they used to live there? Who asked about Three's
What?
Company?
My mom wants to know, is that where the Three's Company used to live?
Yeah,
there.
in San Francisco.
Thank you. You're cute as well, Elvis.
The Liberian of Porsche.
What do you mean by that, Catherine? Which date is the warrior princess that you watch? It's Xena the warrior princess. So if you type Xena, I think it's Zena, warrior princess, that's the TV show.
That's like a great show, the original one.
Mm-hmm. This is the United States. I'm not in Haiti. Hey, Matthew. Thank you. Welcome to the channel, Vexro.
XENA, not Z. XENA.
Oh, yeah, it's XENA. Sorry, I don't know why I said Z. Yeah, it's XENA. Thank you so much for subscribing. Dog Reacts, welcome to the community. I hope that you enjoy the content you see. I have fashion videos, travel videos, eat with me education videos, and a lot more. So definitely take a deep dive into my content and let me know what you think about it. Welcome from Nashville, Tennessee. What's it like in Nashville, Tennessee, Matthew? Good morning, Kumar. What country are you tuning in from for it to be morning time already? Hey, online, how are you doing today? Love the stars, sending it back to you. What? MMA said, I love your energy. Thank you so much. Love your energy as well. What's your favorite food? My favorite food is roti, like homemade roti with pumpkin. Really like that. And what's the most thing you dislike? Oh my god, that's really...
People who pretend.
I don't know. No, my mom is right, yeah. People who pretend or people who change their personalities a lot in front of different people, I just like, I can't do that, yeah. Yeah, if you're like, yeah, that's what I really dislike. My mom had to tell me, I forgot. Yeah, if you're like if they change their personalities a lot or if they just pretend severely, don't like that. And obviously everybody pretends to an extent. Like when you go in a professional setting, you pretend a little more professional, but like, I feel like pretend, you know what I mean, in a way. So yeah. I really like healthy food, but sandwiches are spaghetti. Sandwiches and spaghetti are the foods I like, and I really dislike ladyfingers. I've never had a ladyfinger. What's a ladyfinger? But I do like spaghetti as well. Spaghetti's really good, and so are sandwiches. My favorite sandwich definitely has to be like a honey glazed turkey on a hero from a bodega.
You gotta get one of those.
Yeah. Squad said, I love talking to you and your mom. Well, we love talking to you as well, Catherine. Thank you so much for your kind words. It's about 6 p.m. where I'm at right now. Hey, Matthew. It's pretty cool, but I just relocated to Kentucky, but I miss home. Understandable. Homesickness is definitely a real thing. Have you, like, done anything in Kentucky? Anything fun? Explored the state of Kentucky yet? Anything like that? Anthony said, I'll take a guess. You're 20 years old, born on December 3rd. Okay, good guess. Nice.
But wrong.
Yeah, but it's wrong. You got the month right, though. Hey, welcome, Samson. How are you doing? Is this Kiki Palmer from Temu? No, I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia, so welcome to the community. So glad the algorithm recommended you here. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. On this channel, all discussions, all topics, all people are welcome as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way, and it's age-appropriate discussions that we're having. So make sure to secure your seat and like the video and subscribe. Cats and Pokemon said, I dislike clams, oyster. Is that oysters? And mushrooms. I've never had an oyster. for me, mushrooms, it's very hit or miss. I've had mushroom pasta one time and I liked it, and I can't eat mushrooms outside of like that mushroom pasta that I had in the past. So yeah, it's the texture for me. And then oysters kind of freak me out because like I don't know if it's cooked. Like, is it cooked, guys? That's what happened. Catherine said, I am weird and I love it. I am a good weird. 100% embrace your weirdness. Like, that's great. Hey, Kumar, you ate potato soup. Oh, wow. I've never had potato soup before. Oh, you're speaking about the curry. That was curry potato. It wasn't soup, but yeah, it was the gravy. No, I have yet to watch the Minecraft movie Oliver. It's on my list of things to watch. Hey, Lawrence, how are you doing? According to your perception, how do you see stepmom and stepson relationship? It really depends on, like, the family dynamic, in my opinion. Like, obviously, some people with their stepchildren, they're not going to be close just because they're probably grown adult. They just don't want to interact with that person. But it really just depends on like the type of stepmom that you have, and I feel like the age of your stepson that you have, because let's say if like somebody becomes a stepmom and the stepson is like 20, 30 years old, you like, obviously, as I always say, if my mom's partner didn't like me, the little kid would have been a problem. So, but like they like me, but like if you're 20 years old and you're not living in the same house with that person, just be respectful. You don't really need to have like a relationship where you're doing everything together. That makes sense, especially if you don't live in the same household. But like if the stepson is like a minor under the age of 18, I would hope that like obviously that kid has a mom, so you're not going to take over the mom duties and not be the parent, but you are going to be like their friend but not their friend, because you do have that authority over them, and still be respectful and make sure they're safe and things like that. So that's my view on that relationship, in my opinion. Hey, In Your Soul, if you remember Full House, they were filmed in San Francisco. I've never seen Full House, but okay, cool. I've seen like the advertisement on Netflix, but I never actually clicked the show, so I'm gonna have to watch it now. In Your Soul.
You saw it when you was a baby.
Well, Mom said I saw it when I was a baby, but I don't remember, guys. What's up, Ray? Glad you're here. Hey, Nature. 6 p.m. It's midnight. Wow. And what are you doing? Oh, those are, you don't have to like take away those comments In Your Soul. It's okay. May the darkness consume you. The shadows follow you. The shadows could follow me, but I'm protected by God. I'm protected by a higher power than myself, so the shadows can always follow, but they're never gonna get to me. That's all that matters, right? So 100%. What is it? Getting behind me, Satan. I'm not like Saul's wife or whatever, Lot's wife. I'm not going to look back at the shadow for them to get me. Head forward. Keep moving forward. Believe in your higher power. You'll be good, guys. Hey, Matthew. Matthew said, yeah, I came down here for recovery. Got 2 years clean. I guess it's my new home. Just starting to like it more. Okay, cool. Congratulations on your recovery, and yeah, take it one day at a time, and maybe try to find like little fun things to do each day. Maybe go to like a park one day, the mall one day, to get like used to your new community. I don't know the Lava Chicken song In Your Soul. I have to look into the song. I don't know the name of it. I don't know the lyrics. That's a Minecraft reference, right? I really want to try and watch Minecraft soon because I know a lot of my supporters are always acting about it. Cat's Pokemon said, these age guesses, LOL. I never really thought about me as age. Okay, nice. I don't know, like, I feel like I don't get the appeal to knowing my age, but I guess I do because I'm kind of keeping it mysterious, and maybe some of the things I say, I don't know. I feel like if you know my age, I don't know. If you know my age, the things I say, it really it's not going to clear up any of your thinking, because I feel like sometimes, I don't want to say that things I'm saying people older than me would say, but like I feel like you think I'm older than I actually am because I say certain stuff. Maybe that's why some people want to know my age to see, but I don't know.
They want you to fit in today.
So yeah, I don't really get the appeal about my age. I feel like I'm just keeping it mysterious. What you said, Mom?
You're just uniquely me.
Yeah, so I'm just uniquely me. That's the most important thing that you guys should remember and take away from the content. But as I said, go to my YouTube homepage, click playlist, watch my Washington, D.C. birthday adventure videos. If you pay attention, use some of your critical thinking skills, you'll figure out my age. And let's say you're trying, it's just not working out. You're going to have to wait a few months. And then when I graduate, on that one day at my graduation, my mom said she's going to tell you my age. And then after that, it's the glory of God to conceal the matter and the honor of kings to seek out the answer. So yeah, more of the story is never unsubscribe. Make sure you're subscribed and make sure your post notifications are on. To make sure your post notifications are on, go to my YouTube homepage. You have a bell icon and click the bell and make sure the notifications are set to all. Because when those notifications are set to all, you'll immediately be notified anytime I drop a video, anytime I go live, or anytime I post like a post in like the message chat letting you guys know if a video is going to be delayed or anything like that. Hey, MMA, ladyfingers. Oh, ladyfingers are known as okra in your country. Okay, I know what okra is, but I've never heard it known as ladyfingers. Very cool.
You love okra.
Yeah, I love okra. It's definitely my favorite vegetable that I can eat.
Vexra.
I've never had tomato soup before, Vextra. Hey, Aiden, how are you doing? Hey, Kumar, glad you're here. You said I'm white and 12, but you are my older sister. Oh, all right. Thank you so much for letting me know. Welcome to the community.
Who's that, Leon?
Yeah, they said to call them Catherine. Have you seen Goosebumps? Yeah. Wait, have I? I think, is it the movie with like the ghost? If yes,
Some kids.
then I've seen it.
Some kids, I think, go hunt scout on a mission or whatever. I forgot what it's about. It's an old movie.
Oh, so no, I probably didn't see it.
They ask you these questions to figure out your age.
Oh. Hey, yo, how many kids do I have? What? 0. No, guys. Not 0. Hey, Rose. Your stepmom says, too bad. I have a mad stepmom. Tell your dad.
Cool.
Yeah, that's not cool at all. Tell your dad immediately. Or tell your biological like mom if you speak to them.
Okay, I'm a stepmom. You know what it is, I think. You know what it is, Amaya? It's sad that we're living in today's time, in this day and age. We have access to so much information.
Yeah.
That we continue to make bad decisions as far as partner and things like that. But it's sad that some people are how they are because we all come in with issues or whatever, but it's not for me a channel. I got to start my own YouTube channel so I can drop my own my thing on.
Yeah.
I'll stop.
I've heard Ladyfinger's cookies, I think, one time. So I guess different cultures call okra different things, but I've never had Ladyfinger's cookies as well.
Ladyfingers are okra.
No, somebody said it's cookies too.
Oh, but I know Ladyfinger as
He's spreading hate in your soul set. No, yeah, I saw why you censored it 100%. But like on my channel in your soul too, just remember for like all the moderators now and in the future, just know when you guys have moderator status, I would like you guys only to like censor content that's either one, making people severely uncomfortable in the chat, and they'll let you know like if these comments are making people severely uncomfortable, or 2, if that person wrote a comment that's racial slurs, whether that's implicitly or explicitly stated. However, if it's not one of those 2, as a moderator, please do not hide that person's comment or censor it. Even if you disagree with it, please don't do that, because on this channel, I know I am exposing myself to a lot of people on the internet, and I know people are not always going to agree with everything that I say. We had a discussion early in the stream, and that 100% showed it. And people are really going to convey their opinion strongly, which is okay, because I do the same thing sometimes. So on this channel, I'm trying to really make it a positive place. But with that positivity and with all that like leeway comes an opportunity for people to write some stuff that may seem controversial to you, but is really not controversial to me. It's just them conveying their disagreements and maybe saying stuff that may go against your religious belief. But like all people, if you believe in God, if you don't believe in God, you're welcome on the channel. If you have a totally different opinion than me, as long as you communicate that respectfully, you're welcome on the channel. So yeah, I do understand why you did it in yourself. So you're doing a great job as a moderator. But like, just note in the future, for like as we continue on the stream and like moderators for other live streams, only censor comments or hide comments when people are typing racial slurs implicitly or explicitly stated, or if they're making people severely uncomfortable in the chat. Hey Matthew. Wow, it's 3:30 a.m. in Pakistan. Wow. Okay, you're gonna go do cooking lessons. Nice, nice, Maya. And definitely check out some of my YouTube shorts and other live streams because my mom, she cooks in those videos. Sometimes I cook in the videos. So you can follow along and probably learn how to make some of our recipes from there. Okay, you guys still guessing my age. Nice, nice. Okay, Desire. That's the la la la. Okay, so I'm assuming that's the lava chicken song. Okay, cool, cool. Kelly said I'm an old soul. People think I'm way older. What? Your car broke down? How? I mean, there could be multiple reasons why your car broke down. I'm not 100% sure why your car broke down, but do you have like a number to call somebody to come and help you out now? Hey, Hamas, how are you doing? You look like you went through 5 stages of grief. Well, you know what? If I look like it, at least I survived it. So shout out to me for that. Can I pat myself on the back? Good job, uniquely, Mia. Shout out to you.
And you're so I was just protecting you.
No, 100% love the protection in yourself. But yeah, my channel, I really want to set it apart from other YouTube channels. And I think one thing, in addition to me being my uniquely self and showing the diverse content I do, I think what really sets my live streams apart from other people's live streams is saying, you can say stuff. If I don't agree with you, you can say it. As long as we're saying it respectfully and you're supporting your claims on why you believe this with facts and evidence, say it. And we could, sometimes I'll respond to you, sometimes I won't. So yeah, when we censor those comments, I feel like we're going against the foundational cores of my channel and what the live streams are all about. What's my favorite movie? Okay, I have a lot. We got the Harry Potter series. I love the Harry Potter series. We have the Divergent movies. Love the Divergent movies. Twilight. Twilight is so cringeworthy, especially when you watch it back. But I love Twilight so much. What did I say? We got Divergent. We got Harry Potter. We have Twilight. I love the Scream franchise, especially when we're looking at the early Scream movies that came out. 1990s, 2000s, love the Scream franchise. I feel like that's a really, like, it's a horror movie. It's not too scary, but it's like, it's honestly, it's not that scary. The Scream franchise, but it's a really good horror movie. I Know What You Did Last Summer, like that franchise, could always rewatch those movies. And I have a long list, but those are, I think I don't even know how many movies I listed. I think I listed like maybe like 4 or 5 movies, but those are definitely the movies that I consider to be my favorites. Okay, what's your basic question, Amaya? What's your favorite song from SZA? Mom.
Oh man, how do one choose out of all?
She's a SZA fan.
We got Snooze, we got Kill Bill.
She's a SZA fan. She loves SZA.
Oh my goodness. Good days on my good days. Broken Clock.
I don't know. She knew all that song. Broken Clock. Well, she's gonna deliberate and let us know.
Days. Okay, I'll go with Good
She
Days.
said Good Days is her favorite from SZA.
Everything, all of them. How do I choose? How does one choose from the stars in the heaven? Ask them that.
Oh my gosh. So SZA's a star in heaven, guys.
How does one choose from the star in the heavens?
Hey SZA, if you're watching this stream for some reason, we have your biggest fan literally over here. Yes. So you want to do a meet and greet with my mom? I feel like she'll pass out.
No, she don't want me to meet because I'm gonna kidnap. I'm gonna keep her. I'm gonna keep her. Okay? So I can't meet SZA. I cannot meet SZA.
Oh my god. Thank you. Glad you love my hair. My mom did it for me. In your soul said Mia he was putting a curse on people. I was just protecting your members from the creep. All right, thank you, In your soul. I didn't know they were putting a curse on people. So you were definitely looking out. Hey, Yami. How are you doing? Hey, Charles. How are you doing today? Hey, No Name. So glad you love the outfit. Yeah, I got this dress. I think it was last year. My mom bought it from Burlington. Burlington has some cool dresses. So, yeah. Hey, Desire. Desire said the police inside my doorstep, the open and my dog. Okay. Thanks for letting us know. Stay safe. Hey, welcome, Mutha. How are you doing? You're cute as well. You like 13 Ghosts? I've never seen that Ferris, that show. I'm so glad that you love the way my channel is set up. Catherine, really means a lot. Hey Jared, how are you doing? You look like you snitch on everybody. I don't snitch on everybody. However, I mean, if you break the rules in front of me and I'm in a job that requires me to tell, I'm gonna do that, especially if you break the rules in front of me. If I am in danger, best believe I'm snitching on that person. I'm gonna call 911. That's me operating as a snitch. So snitching isn't bad, guys. The idea of a snitch isn't bad. I think what makes snitches bad is that they can be really annoying sometimes, especially if they're like telling on you for the most minor things. And yeah, the most minor things, that's not that big a good deal. But being a snitch isn't bad. Snitching is embedded in our society. Like law enforcement are snitches. When you call the police for help, or if you ever in a position to call the police for help, you're a snitch. So the idea of a snitch isn't bad.
You have to say Federation Lucas Stein. He wants you to
Hey, Federation Lucas Stein, how are you doing today? Hey, Hamir, how you doing? Your sister's number one fan of Maya?
Yes, kindred spirit.
I won't say kindred spirits. Let's meet Mama. We can keep her.
We could have,
Do you guys?
We could have a scissor party. All the only music we playing is scissors.
She said she went to scissor party. Yes, I do have an iPhone. That's what I'm streaming on right now. From my phone. Your mom's going to snatch her up. Yes, in your soul. That's what she said. Hey Melissa, how are you doing?
You have 2 markers on your line.
Oh, thank you so much for your kind words. Welcome from London, from the UK.
2 markers said, let's meet Mama. We can keep her. Oh man, we're gonna be in trouble. If we do that, we won't be able to log on to Uniquely Mia's live anymore. If we meet 2 markers.
Oh, yes, we do have classes in the United States. We have schools in the US and classes.
But what we can do is
I have
have
to
a
plug in
scissor
my
party.
phone.
Is have a party, and the only music that we play would be scissor music. We could have a scissor party.
Oh, yeah. I have to
And the only music that we'll play
plug in
is
my
scissor
phone.
music.
True. She said
But
she'll
we
have a
can't
scissor
keep her.
party.
We can't keep her because we want her to continue making great music, and we're gonna not inspire her if we did that.
Hey, Dustin. How are you doing today? Glad you could be here. Hey, welcome, squad. How are you doing? Melissa said, I'm the brother. My name is Amana. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you as well. Police don't help. I have to, personally, from a criminal justice standpoint, okay, I'm a grad student studying public administration, criminal justice. From a purely public administration / criminal justice standpoint, I do agree with that statement, okay? You guys may say, why do you disagree? You always speak about how minorities are disproportionately represented in the criminal justice system. We hear horror stories about concepts of racial brutality that's happening with police officers. So I disagree that. So personally, I disagree that police don't help, okay? Police do help in terms of ensuring that lawlessness isn't present in society, okay? Police help us by acting as a form of general deterrence. So I'm safe enough as a female, as a minority, to go outside and know that if somebody were to attack me, I know I'm able to go to that law enforcement and be like, hey, this happens to me, I can make a report. If I get a good law enforcement officer who's not biased in any way, they're going to protect me. And that's why you heard my wording, who's not biased in any way. What happens, we do hear stories that when you hear 9 times out of 10, especially in America, I'm an American, live in America, I can speak on this. When we live in America, when we hear about police officers and police behaviors, it's often from the concept, unfortunately, of racial brutalities that has occurred. Or especially where police officers shot people, killed them, unfortunately, who were minorities. Yes, that does happen, but it's really rare. It's really rare that it happens. And when it does happen, it's promoted in the media. So the story, concepts of racial brutality seems like it happens more than it really doesn't. Sorry, more than it does happen, if that makes sense, because it's promoted on the media. And what's promoted on the media to us, we think that always happens. In criminal side, there's also something known as implicit biases. Obviously, implicit biases are present in the criminal justice system. So I know a study was given to police officers. Unfortunately, they were more likely to, draw their weapon when they came in contact with a minority suspect. But that's mostly because of implicit biases and not good police training. So I disagree with the idea that police do not help, because police do help us. In America, they do provide protection and support. However, depending on what community you are in, what that officer has been exposed to, police officers in that demographic, depending on your race, does not help. However, that can be changed. How can that be changed? We need additional training for police officers. We need to implement better training for police officers where they're exposed to diversity, most importantly, where they're being held accountable for when they break the rules and it causes the death of an individual. So yeah, that's my take on why I believe police officers do help us. So yeah, you do have to acknowledge in everything there's good and bad, in my opinion. Hey, 2.0.
Without police officer, the place would be, we won't be able to walk the street.
Exactly.
Everybody would just live out to their worst fantasy. So
Yup.
having peace work, walking the street, it helps.
And sometimes
There's a lot of disrespectful people out there. There's a
Yeah.
lot, like I remember honestly, I was coming home and this man was sitting in front of my door, and this is a private property, and all because I asked him to move, you know, he got upset when I came in the house. He took all his Chinese food and just threw it intentionally in front of my door.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So you need, it's a lot of things that the police prevent from happening.
And then I'll say one more thing about this idea too, related to that comment, related to literal a criminal justice perspective that you guys can Google yourself and fact check me. Always fact check what I'm saying. Everything that I say on live stream, guys, it's just my opinion. If you want to come to Unique Lamia for quote unquote facts, and even then you have to be careful what I tell you. Go watch my education videos on my YouTube channel. But there's something known as the Ferguson effect that exists. So your idea that the police doesn't help us, the police knows this. Police officers, police departments, they know that as a society, we think they don't help us. So in the Ferguson effect, police officers are thus unwilling to be proactive to help us because they know if they do something incorrect, the media is going to flip the story on them and they're going to get in trouble. They're going to get a bad reputation. So to avoid said bad reputation, they don't want to help us. So is it fair? Maybe not, but like you can understand the Ferguson effect. But it all relates to improved police training, better police training. When we're looking at it from like criminal justice, world of academia, there's a lot when you read academic journal articles, speak to professors, I guess grad students who study in criminal justice, we have a lot of ideas on what can be implemented to make the policing system much better to ensure that racial brutality, things like that, decreases. However, police departments aren't very receptive to hearing our recommendations because who are we? We're just researchers looking on from the outside. We're not working as police officers, so they're not implementing the recommendations or the recommended trainings to make a difference, which is unfortunate. But who knows? Maybe that'll change in the future. So yeah. Hey 2.0. I live confidently with peace of mind knowing I have the right to snitch if somebody does something to me. Yes, exactly. Like something unacceptable in my presence. 100%. 100%. Exactly. Snitches keep society safe. I 100% agree with that. So like I said, being a snitch isn't bad. I think sometimes with the idea where people get the idea that snitches are bad, it comes from when people snitch on them for the most annoying stuff. That like, why did you tell me that? Doesn't make sense. But being a snitch isn't bad.
I think the term snitch was put in a negative light by those who want to get away with the wrongness.
Yeah, true.
They don't want people to speak, so they try to say, "Oh, you're gonna be this way." That's what it is.
Yeah, that's true.
But being a snitch is good because if somebody like you, I think you gave a perfect comment. You was like, imagine somebody's robbing you. You're gonna think, "Oh, I can't call 911 because I would be a snitch," right?
Yeah, true.
So.
All right, Catherine, have a good night's rest. It was a pleasure having you on the stream. Hope to see you in the next live stream or the comic section of full-length traditional YouTube video. Sending a love back to you, and God bless you as well. Hey, CBO, how are you doing? Hey, Sapien. Okay, you found my name. Thanks for typing that in the chat. Okay. Hey, Melissa, how are you doing? Oh, thank you so much. You're beautiful as well. Mai said, hello, do you fly on your dreams? What is that? I know what the words mean, but I'm kind of confused when you use them together to ask your question. What do you mean by that? do you fly on your dreams? I'm not sure what that means. Hey, Milky. Yes, I am an American. Have I ever jaywalked? Low-key, in some states, jaywalking is a crime, so I'm not answering that question. As I said, jaywalking is a crime, so never admit to your crimes, guys. So, especially in some states. So I do not recall if I've ever jaywalked before. Hey, Melissa. The color red really suits you. Oh, thank you so much. Glad you like red. It's definitely my second favorite color. Pink is my favorite, so yeah. Then red comes like number 2. Thank you so much for your kind words. You're handsome as well, Ian. Hey, Milky, how are you doing? You're a Brit, so you can jaywalk whenever you want. You should come to the U.S. It's so good, but like, isn't jaywalking dangerous though? Like, what if a car doesn't see you? So jaywalking, like, it's dangerous. You're an FBI agent. Nice. Can you get me a job? Intern. I'll be an internship. I'll do an internship and then see where we go from there with the career in my FBI era. So feel free to email me. I have my professional email listed. Send me the job application if I need to list your name to get the job. Let me know what to do, how to fill out the application. Definitely do it. Hey, Milky, how are you doing? Mick said a small percentage of policemen give the others a bad rap. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of good officers. Like, if we think about it, guys, that's what I'm saying. The media, and it's important. Shout out to the media for promoting and telling us about the racial brutalities and the terrible things that police officers do, because we need that. We need that knowledge to be known. However, you do have to think about it. Most police officers, they are good, and they're doing their job honestly and ethically, because if all police officers are bad, best believe I'm not leaving my home. I'm a minority and I'm a female. I'm a double minority in America, guys, because I'm a female. I'm an African-American individual, so I'm a double minority. So if all police officers were bad and concepts of racial brutality and injustices were present and rampant in the police department, I would never leave outside because it wouldn't be safe. So most police officers aren't bad. It's a small percentage that are bad and who want to do discriminatory and terrible things. And to the world, it's perceived that most officers are like that because that's what the media shows us, when in actuality, that's not true.
That's why when you have a piece of apple, you may see one side going bad. What do? Cut the bad side out and throw it away and continue to eat it.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. That's why harsher punishment needs to be enforced, okay, guys? But so there's a lot of recommendations that police department should and needs to implement to ensure that their bad apples, or people who may become bad apples, don't become bad apples, but they're not really doing it. And that's really terrible, but hopefully in the future, they're more receptive to improving the way their officers are trained and the way officers are punished when that happens.
Everybody is equal and take away the class system, whether it's with money and power, because that's the problem here too. Everybody is seeing some people as less.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And they're seeing themselves as higher. And if everyone saw each other as just the human race, people would protect each other. It wouldn't just be only for the police officer. Everyone in society, we should be protecting each other.
100%.
Looking out for each other, and we would have a better and peaceful place to be. Imagine how beautiful it would be.
100%. What do you mean when you say that? Blacks need restraining, not police officers. I need you to clarify your sentence, and like, what do you mean by that? Why do you think that? And then perhaps I can respond to that in a more effective way. Hey, WNY, who is that in the background? This is a painting, so it looks like a male and a female.
I think they were talking about my voice.
Oh, that's my mom. That was my mom, uniquely mom, also known as Queen Mother. So, yeah. Hey, Mick, how are you doing? Also, some people need to be accountable for their actions. Yeah, I do agree. When they're arrested, instead of playing the race card. Okay. What I'm about to say, purely from academic standpoint, based on what I've learned in my criminal justice studies, okay? So that's why I'm able and comfortable speaking about criminal justice topics, because I've researched, written multiple papers, read multiple academic journal articles about this. So mixed question or statement said also, some people need to be accountable for their actions when they're arrested instead of playing the race card. Do 100% agree with that. people do need to be accountable for your actions. If you commit a crime, own up to your crime. But we do have to, obviously, race card. You shouldn't always play the race card, but, like, I'm very iffy when I say that because the American criminal justice system, it's based on discrimination. I feel like when I heard that statement, instead of playing the race card, I had a commenter one time come on the stream and they were like, we need to stop looking at black and white. We can't stop looking at black and white because society hasn't advanced to a point to stop looking at that. So I don't think we can stop using the race card race card isn't used, but we can't not stop factoring in race when individuals are arrested, especially minorities. We can't do that now because the American criminal justice system is based on discrimination and biases. The laws are based on discrimination and biases. And when it's based on that, there's always going to be some form of discrimination and bias that's present.
And sometimes, I understand how some people say it's the race card, but how that person may believe is the race card, another person might be the truth card.
Yeah.
A lot of times.
True.
Some things that you hear sound so far-fetched that you won't even imagine that it actually continuously happens.
Yeah.
And that's why it's a good thing if you could put yourself and become a minority and lived in the life of a minority for a week. And after you have lived that person's life and experienced what they have experienced, let's see if you will describe it as, or will you say it's because of race I was stopped, because of race of this and all that.
Exactly. And to add on to my mom, as a black person in America, or just as a black person existing, particularly if you want to come to America, you can't not use race. Race is part of your identity in a way. Race dictates how you're going to operate. Me as myself. I've had encounters. I've been a resident assistant, so via being an RA, you have encounters with police officers just because we're mandatory reporters. Sometimes we need to call 911 situations. But just as being an African American individual, my mom sometimes, she always has to make sure my hair is done correctly. Anytime I go outside, I have to make sure I'm dressed presentable. Why? Because I'm an African American individual in America. And if you look a certain way, if your hair is messed up and you go to the mall, or if you look a certain way, you're dressed in your pajamas and you're on the subway, that's not thing. I think race is part of who you are.
I don't think that's about race. I just think that's about how you were taught, as how I was taught as a young woman, how you should carry yourself, and keep, hygiene and carrying yourself a particular way. But it's a fact, like I said, a lot of times if you have never experienced certain things, you looking outside, you may say this person's always pulling a race card, but you would be so surprised. Imagine every day in certain communities that people are experiencing certain things.
Yeah.
And it's not just a black and white thing. It's not just a black and white thing. You know what I discovered? I went with a friend to a court. It was family court. I'm just going to share something.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a guy. My friend was a man, and he went to family court. And I went to assist them in asking for something because I saw something that was unjust, right? And when I got to family court, the workers in family court, they looked at me like, what are you doing?
That's implicit bias.
You're a woman. You're a woman like us. Why are you telling him this? Why are you trying to help him?
Implicit bias.
And I was so shocked. I was like, damn. I was like, oh my goodness. Men do. I was like, oh my goodness. So it's unless you lived it and experienced it, you would never believe some of the things that occur. And it's really, really sad. But like I said, some people may say it's a race card, and another person may say it's somebody lived experience. Is that person true?
Yeah. No, I do not. I never wish that I'm another race than the race that I currently am. So, yeah, I'm really happy that I'm my current race. Do not wish I was white at all. Hey, CBO, black and beautiful, plead the fifth. And take this pipe. Wait, what? Hey, Desire, welcome. The conversation pivoted a little bit. I was speaking about the criminal justice system, and now I'm just reading up on some of these comments. Do agree. Lisa said, you have a beautiful aura. Thank you so much. The color red makes you shine bright. You are very beautiful with human values. Help, ever, hurt, never. From Amon. All right, thank you so much for your kind words. Sending it back to you. Hey, Prez. It helps when officers are more injected into other communities during their local events. 100%, yes.
You have to understand because they get to know the people.
Yep.
They get to know the community, and you should know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's known as like community policing, and it's always better when community police practices are better. 100%.
And then they're more protected because then the people get to know the officers, and then people will look out, you know?
Yeah.
Everybody just want to decent to live peaceful.
Hey NBF, how are you doing? What did he say? I'm from the United States, MG. Where are you from? Hey, welcome. Osama, how are you doing? Being called a snitch came from most popular people that shouldn't even have opinions respected, or from people that fell prey to stigma by other people. Interesting take. Oh, you're leaving, Aiden, beloved?
Okay,
all right.
Beloved.
It was a pleasure having you on the live stream. Hope to see you in the next live stream or the comment section of my phone nutrition YouTube video. Have a great rest of your day, beloved. In Your Soul said there's no stitching. Came from the criminal aspect of life. Press said, but there is a time and place to not give free information. Yeah. No need to apologize, Aiden. Have a good night's rest. Hopefully you don't have any bad dreams. Thank you so much for tuning in. Good night to you as well, Catherine. That is false, DJ. Hey, TC. Hey, George, how are you doing? George with a J. What was your latest dream, Olympian? I don't dream, Olympia. Yeah, I don't dream. Do you guys dream? Hey, Prez, how are you doing? Can't admit jaywalking is fine, but have you ever stole a cookie from the cookie jar? There's never a cookie jar in my house. I could take food when I want food, so I've never really had to steal a cookie. I don't think.
I allow my kids, I bought junk food, and if they want to eat it out in one day, I allow her to eat it out in one day, but she's not going to get cookies again until probably a month or 2 months from now.
Hey, hair grease. Why are you guys calling me a scientist? Hey, Joseph. No, I didn't get any cheese because I ate the roti and I'm full, so I didn't get any cheese. What the? Hey, welcome, FR. Hey, Jeffrey. Hey, AK. As I said in the response in the previous live stream, they said humans need to forget race and embrace all cultures. We are all basic organisms until this change. I do agree. The idea of race is a social construct. If you don't know what a social construct is, it's a construct or a term that was created by a society. And long ago, the idea of race, black, white, Asian, Indian, Hispanic, I didn't name all of them, but the idea of race was created a long time ago, mostly to divide people. So perhaps one day the idea of race can be not necessarily forgotten, because race is important to some people. It really does make up who they're part of their identity and their lived experiences, as we discussed previously. But hopefully, like, race isn't the first thing, I guess, what you're trying to say, that you want people to see. So maybe not. It won't I don't think it'll happen in our lifetime, but maybe in the future. Hey, Amid. Plus you. Hey, 626.
In Norway would.
Hey, Moon. Thank you so much. You're beautiful as well, Panna. Thank you so much for your kind words. How's your day going? Hey, Amid from Saudi Arabia. Hey, Seattle. Haven't seen you in a while. Glad you could be here. Hey, Arnell. How are you doing today? Happy birthday, Art Man. Hopefully you have a great day on your birthday. Eat a lot of... Yes, I will not forget the alien race. Any invasions happened recently? How close are you to planet Earth? Remember, I'm trying to secure safe passage for unique Lamia supporters and myself and the family members I like, Arnell. So when you get closer to planet Earth, please let us know so we can get to your spaceship for an evacuation.
You said the family members you like?
Yeah, not everyone's coming.
So
yeah.
Not everyone.
Yeah. Not everyone's coming. But family members I like 100% and uniquely Mia supporters. So if they're uniquely Mia supporter, they're good. But yeah, Arnell. So when your spaceship gets a little closer, let us know, right? And we'll get out of here, right? Yes, have a great birthday. Eat a lot of cake. If cake's not your forte, eat your favorite meal because we all have to eat. Yes, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the video, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Uniquely Mia here. I am a dual degree grad student studying public administration, criminal justice. I have fashion videos, eat with me, technology videos, travel videos, and a lot more. You are welcome for your positivity and your uniqueness. All opinion, people, and ideas, as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. So please consider liking the video and joining the community. Prez said, even East Asians judge people based on, Perez said even East Asians judge people based on the skin color. Wow. And body, not, yeah, I've definitely heard that, yeah. Oh, you were in Japan, nice. Korea and Colombia, okay. And seen it in people, unfortunately. Everywhere. Like, when you go to South America, people judge people on their race. So race, historically, it's kind of like slavery when you think about it. Slavery has always existed. Certain cultures, certain generations, they took it to the extreme to really make people feel oppressed. But the idea of race, like, I don't say it's always been around in some form or way to, like, oppress a certain group of people. So what we're trying to achieve in the future, like I said, may not see it when we're alive, maybe in another lifetime, reincarnation, if you believe in that. But what people are really trying to achieve, and I feel like what you're trying to achieve, 781, with your comments, great ideas, by the way, is that you want, like I said, you don't necessarily want race to go away, but you don't want it to be the first thing people see. So it's definitely possible. It can definitely be possible, and it is possible, because who would have thought that African Americans in the United States would have been free and would have had the protection of the law to be treated equally when we're looking at era of slavery and to now. Nobody would have thought that would have been possible. So now it probably doesn't seem too possible to get around the idea of race and say that race isn't the first thing that is seen. But it's definitely possible in the future. So, yeah.
What happened to King of the Weather?
I don't know. King of the Weather, if you're watching this, stay safe out there. Hey, to delete, how are you doing? I mean, I would hope my English is advanced. It's the only language I speak. I am an American, so yeah. Also affected how people were chosen, indentured servants. Yeah. Yep. Can I learn some eggs with... Can I learn some... Wait, what? Sapien said, got the age, but we'll keep it to myself. Okay, nice. Congratulations, Sapien. Shout out to you for doing that. Sapien said, I defo buy that book just because why not? Okay, yeah, definitely buy my book, Sapien. And let me know what you think when you read it. It describes my childhood experience living on the island of Grenada. So I do have a second book. Don't know when that's coming out, so just stay tuned for that. I have to work on it. But yeah, the book that's currently published, it's available on Amazon. So if you want to buy it, go to my YouTube homepage, click links, and a link will take you directly to Amazon. If you want to learn a little bit more about Uniquely Mia, plan your next Caribbean vacation, or just gain some cross-cultural experiences, definitely check out my book and read it. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for the support, Sapien. Really appreciate it. Shout out to all my supporters watching the stream and off the live stream. I really do appreciate your support. 781 said, it mostly comes from decades of conservative mindsets from the older generation, which there's a lot more older age demographics. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, most, not all, do agree with that. Hey, Barilli, how are you doing? Love the enthusiasm. I can really feel that you're excited to be here with the multiple eyes. How are you doing? All right, guys, so I'm going to give, like, maybe 1 minute, 30 seconds to a minute, see if we have any final comments that you guys want me to respond to. Then after that, I might end the stream for the day. I'm doing good, Brilly. How are you doing today? But shout out if you've been here for a while. Really appreciate your support, conversation. We had a few interesting topics today, but it was great. Yeah. Jack said, if you feel you're sinking, I will jump right over you into cold water for you. And although time may take us into different places, I can still, yeah, Justin Bieber, Cold Water. That is one of, yeah, I like almost all of Justin Bieber's songs. Yeah, that's a good one. Hey, Christina, how are you doing? 781 said, I'm gone, but keep it easy. You're good people. Same to you. Hopefully you liked the video and subscribe. I hope to see you in the next live stream or the comment section of my Fully Nutritional YouTube video. Hey, Northeast, how are you doing today? Good afternoon, Christina. Thank you so much for subscribing, Brilly. I hope you enjoy the content that you see from me on the channel. Definitely take a deep dive. Hey, Rogers, your butt hurts today, but mentally don't feel any different. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Hey, Isabel, how are you doing today? Oh, you're leaving, sir? All right, it was a pleasure having you on the stream, Sir Adam. I hope to see you in the next live stream or the comic section of my Fully Nutritional YouTube video. Hey, Rico from Barbados. Have a blessed night as well. What's it like in Barbados? Have you gone to the beach? My mom wants to know, is the flying fish in season in Barbados? Hey, Biscuit. Oh, 2 days until your birthday. Happy early birthday. What are you planning on doing for your birthday? What is your profile picture cute? What is your profile picture? Is that like a Smurf? It looks, if it's a Smurf, it looks cute. Yeah, it does look cute. It's like a blue teddy bear or a blue Smurf, I think. 781 said next subject, maybe talk about how you can still be happy despite that bad things happen around you, and maybe the idea of applying mental resilience as a life skill before incidents can happen. I mean, oh, wait, wait. Shout out to Sapien. Thank you so much for purchasing a super chat. Oh, wow. Really appreciate you. They purchased a $13.32 super chat. Sending you hearts. As I said yesterday, I really appreciate the extra support. You were definitely helping me get closer to paying off my student loan debt. So shout out to Sapien. They said before I got get them smarts out in the field, some company will use them for great things. Until next time. All right, thank you so much for your kind words. And
Sapien is the one that went on the scavenger hunt.
Yes, you did go on the scavenger hunt to find my age. So you went above and beyond. Have a great rest of your night. Hope to see you in the next live stream or the comment section of my Fully Nutritional YouTube videos. And good luck to you as well, Stapien, with your studies. Because I remember yesterday you said you were studying mathematics. So shout out to you for that. And happy studying or good luck with it. Hopefully I see you soon again. So let me go back and respond to 718. They said, talk about how you can still be happy despite bad things happening around you. Well, when you think about it, in this current moment, bad things are probably happening around me, but I'm unaware of those bad things happening around me. So when you're unaware that bad things are happening around you, especially sometimes people you don't know, unfortunately, you can't really have a feeling about it because you don't know what's happening.
Can I give
yeah, I can't give my opinion about that.
Can I give an opinion when you're finished?
My mom wants you to give her opinion, guys. Well, hear my mom's opinion.
What was your question? What was the statement? That was
how can you still be happy despite bad things happening around you?
I think one of the most important thing is if you have lived, right? If you have lived, you know that bad things do not last forever. That's why they say tomorrow's a new day. Sometimes when bad things are happening to me, if I could go and just go to sleep and rest and wake up for another day, it's a new day.
Oh, yeah.
But you have to, and also you have to have faith. A lot of times, something may be interpreted as bad today, but it's something that hopefully we learn or we take away from it or whatever. But always remember, bad things will not, it's only a moment. That's why I said that how when good things are happening to us, I really always say to cherish it and enjoy it because we would love that good thing to happen, that good feeling to be there all the time.
Yeah.
But unfortunately it's not. So I think it comes from a place where you just have to have faith and you just have to know that, listen, whatever you're going through in life, it's bad in this moment, but it's gonna be okay. Whether you're feeling pain, whether somebody's inflicting this on you or that on you, you know?
Yeah.
So it's so many different bad things that's happening to different people all the time, but this moment, always tell yourself, this moment shall pass. This whole moment shall pass.
And then another thing too, obviously what I'm about to say is based on an American perspective, because as I always say, I'm an American, I grew up in America. In America, we do have like we're like an individualistic, we're an individual culture, okay? There's like a complete term, but I get tongue-tied, so I can't say it right now. So there's collectivist cultures, and then there's individualistic cultures. Okay, I finally said it correct. Individualistic cultures. So as an American, sometimes, at least for me, when I'm looking at because obviously you are aware of bad things happening in the world, and yes, you do feel sympathy for them. Like, how can that bad thing happen? That's terrible. We never want bad things to happen. But from looking at it with in an individualistic perspective, it's like if it's not really affecting you or your your family members who's around you, who you like truly love in a way, you see the bad things, but like it's not affecting you, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but
So yeah, but it is sad.
yeah, but
so
sometimes
yeah,
you really, I'm so thankful that a lot of people don't think that way, because it depends on the bad thing, like I said, because sometimes bad things may not be affecting you today. It might be affecting somebody else, but tomorrow it might come to you. So sometimes, like when you see bad thing, it is hurting or whatever. That's why I see it goes back to faith, and it all depends on what the bad things that you're dealing with. It all depends, 'cause there's so many different bad things, but really and truly, you just have to. I think this is where the concept of faith comes in. You have to believe that there's something greater than yourself.
Glad you're doing
have to
good,
believe-
Christina.
You have to remember that you didn't create yourself, and you were created and put here.
That's true.
To accomplish something. And remember this, very important. It doesn't matter how old you are. We all have an end. Every living thing on earth have an end.
Yeah. Hey, hey, welcome, Maddo. How are you doing?
Yeah.
That's true. My birthday's in December. Oh, you called 988, Christina? Okay, nice. Were they able to help you? You're going to go to the beach this weekend? Okay, have a great time. I'm doing good, Cornin. How are you doing? Don't share your number on the live stream. We always want to be safe. Shout out again to Sapien. Thank you so much for the super chat. Just passed it. Hey, Isabel. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the community. Yeah, I know what Instagram is, Jack. Welcome from England. So glad you're new here. How's your day going? I do not drink alcohol, Jack, so I don't have a favorite one. Yes, Mick. Keep a positive mindset and perspective when bad things happen, 100%.
Yeah, and remember
781.
Remember what happened and what you didn't learn from, and try to live life positive. Try to if you're someone that feel good when great things happen, try to do.
Yeah, true. 781 said people fear the unknown, and over time, LOL. Thanks, Mama. I'm good now and will be for a long time. Glad you could hear that.
Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up.
But definitely been through the lows, and it's come and go. Thanks for the time. Bye for the real time. Okay. Yeah. Well, it was a pleasure having you on. Remember, stay positive. Yep.
Never stay down.
100%. Hey, Johns, how are you doing? Get out of that mentality of going through day-to-day. Okay. But I'm all good. I've been to work for 3 minutes. All right. For a minute. Third time. Bye, her. Bye. Good luck at your job, Perez. Hopefully you finish your report soon. Hey, B, how are you doing? No, it is not a green screen. It's a painting behind me. Hey, Raymond. Wow, it's 12:19 a.m. where you're at. I mean, go to sleep if you're tired and if you have to wake up early tomorrow. But, like, if you don't have to wake up early tomorrow and you're not tired, you do you. Hello. Rapon, how are you doing today? John said, are you riding in a carriage? No, I'm not in the Enchanted Forest, unfortunately. I'm not in a carriage, guys. Find a portal to the Enchanted Forest and please tell me where the portal is. I'm going through the portal. So if you ever find the portal, yes, I'm going. You're not going? You gonna stay here?
No.
You don't want to go to the Enchanted Forest?
I don't think my legs could take climbing up the hills and running from different creatures and things like that. I don't like the unknown too much, I like the familiar,
So you can stay here instead of going to the Enchanted Forest?
Yeah. What am I gonna
That's
do?
sad.
What am I gonna do in the Enchanted Forest?
That's sad.
What is there for me to do? It's for you to go there.
They got witches. They got Prince Charming. They got witches.
And what am I gonna
They got
be?
the castle.
So they're gonna turn me into a pumpkin?
You'll be Queen Mother, like of a castle in the Enchanted Forest.
And then everybody's gonna be after me. Everyone is gonna come because they're gonna want my throne.
That's not Queen Mother. You know what Queen Mother is in history? You don't know what Queen Mother is? Guys, you know what Queen Mother is, right? Like in history books in the Enchanted Forest? It's the mother of the queen. Queen Mother. The mother of the ruling monarch.
Yeah, they're gonna come and try to hold me hostage to get to the queen.
Oh my gosh. Really? Hey, John.
I want to stay here where I can call 911.
That sucks. Well, I have knights and soldiers, guys. Watch Once Upon a Time if you haven't.
And then they eat
Wow,
raw
it's
meat
Saturday.
back then, right?
It's the Enchanted Forest. You don't remember Once Upon a Time?
So what would they be eating?
You don't remember Once Upon a Time?
No food. You never get
Oh
hungry.
my god, she doesn't remember,
I don't
guys.
remember.
That's
I don't
crazy.
remember, no.
Hey,
You
Joe.
think it'll be like that? You think it'll be
It's
like
probably
that?
better than Planet Earth. It's probably better than Planet Earth, regardless. Yes, I'm from the US of A. No, I'm not going to. I guess I don't want to go to Enchanted Forest in Disney World. I want to go to Enchanted Forest in Once Upon a Time. Once Upon a Time is based on Disney characters, but like they just do it so much better. Watch the TV show Once Upon a Time if you haven't already. I forgot to list that in my favorite TV shows. Yes, I am from the US of A. Hey, Cod Asian, how you doing? Hey, Game. Josan. I do disagree with that statement that black women are too strong and that they need more insecure and lower self-esteem. That is not the channel where that is promoted. On this channel, being uniquely you, having that high self-esteem, being confident is promoted. Be uniquely you, guys. Never let anybody say that you are flawed and let that person influence your thinking, and never let somebody bring down your self-esteem. Cod Asian said, hey, Cod Asian, glad you're here. What's up is that I'm talking to you, going through these comments, responding to you. What's up with you? Hey. Yes, I am actually unique. Did you guys think the name was just like a stage name? Like, it's real, guys. I'm uniquely me. Where am I from? I'm from the United States. Where are you from? It's about 7:30 where I'm at right now.
He was kidding.
Yes, you love Once Upon a Time. Yes, it's the show. It is the show. It's the best show. We got Snow, Emma Swan. Season 8. Season 8 was irrelevant when Henry grew up. We got Hook, Killian, Jones. We have Prince Charming. Low-key, Snow White's kind of annoying after season 1, but she's still a good character. We have Regina. Love Once Upon a Time. Hey, welcome, Polish. We got Rumpelstiltskin. Welcome from Europe, and you're not a nice guy. Okay, thank you so much for letting me know. Hey, actor, how are you doing? Hey, game. Thank you so much for subscribing, Cool Asian. Welcome to the channel. You are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness. Definitely take a deep dive. I hope that you enjoy the content that you see from me. I have fashion videos, Eat With Me technology videos, days of my life as a grad student, and so much more.
Joe have been caught in something.
What?
Any Joe comment?
Hey, actor. Actor said, okay, if I were your hero, what mission would you have me embark on?
Oh, that's you for Once Upon a Time story. You're the hero.
If I was a hero in Once Upon a Time.
No, he's asking if he was a hero.
Oh, if you were my hero? I would be like Harley Quinzel. You saw that scene from Harley Quinn where like the guys were coming to save her and she saved herself. And after she was like, I could go back in the room if you guys want me to. I would save myself. But like in another situation where you guys would be the hero.
You don't want to be a damsel.
No. That's Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn, there was a scene of Harley Quinn. She was held hostage. She beat up everybody and she escaped. And then she saw like the two guys planning the whole like rope thing to get and save her. And she was like, I can go back in the room if you want. And you would come save me. So yeah, I'm Harley Quinn. But like if in an imaginative scenario, if you wanted to be the hero where I went back in the room for you to save me.
Oh, so after you save yourself, then you'll be willing to go back and sit and wait.
Exactly.
And then what would you be doing? What would you do when they come? Would you be like, oh, you saved me?
Wait, your job's going to be much easier though. But if you were, then what mission? I feel like Once Upon a Time, I'll steal it from Once Upon a Time. They did a good take on it. It was basically a scene where everyone was transported back to the Enchanted Forest. And Emma Swan, she was the savior. She remembered that everyone was transported back to like the Enchanted Forest. And that the villains really became the hero in that episode. And Captain Hook had to save her because she was locked in a tower. So I guess that one. But I'll save myself first. Then after you come. Welcome from Pakistan. How are you doing? Joe said, you can't get away with anything with black women. They like detectives. Ha ha ha.
He got caught in a couple of things. And he might have write that statement. He has experience.
No, yeah. Yeah, it was a good show, Raymond. Yeah, Once Upon a Time is definitely my favorite show. I was binge watching it at school. However, I stopped it, I think season 4 or 5, because that's when they went to the underworld. And I was told that Robin Hood dies. And I'm like, why are you killing off my favorite character? So now I'm scared to watch again because I don't want to see Robin Hood die. That's crazy. But I'm gonna go back and watch it because I want to see how it ends. So yeah. Hey Billy. Am I at a restaurant? No, I'm not. May I know my age? Thank you so much for asking. It's the glory of God to conceal a matter and the honor of kings and queens to seek out the answer. So, COD Asian, if you want to know my age, go to my YouTube homepage, click playlist, and watch my Washington, D.C. birthday adventure videos. Trust me, if you pay attention, my age will be disclosed to you. John said, it seemed to me as if you were riding in a carriage with a horse. Oh, like when I was sitting on the floor and stuff? Okay. Yes, Harley Quinn is awesome. Love Harley Quinn. She's definitely like my favorite villainy character. What do I think of $7? Love $7. If you spend the $7 right, it could get you a lot of stuff. Especially in America. Go to the bodega. I mean, you can't get you a sandwich, unfortunately. But it could get you maybe like a bag of chips. Yeah, it could get you pizza, slice of pizza, some soda, some chips, some water. So yeah.
It could get you lunch.
Yeah. What would be my superpower? I don't want to tell. It's easier for me to tell you what's not going to be my superpower because I can narrow it down before I tell you what my superpower is. Because there's a lot. I don't want time travel. I mean, yeah, I don't want time travel because I don't want to see the appeal going back in the past. I don't want telekinesis to read people's minds because you could just study psychology. And if you learn about human behavior, you can read people's minds via that way.
I want to hypnotize people.
My mom says she wants to hypnotize people.
That'd be my power.
You know what my power would be? I would want like teleportation or super speed like the Flash. Because if I have teleportation or super speed,
you could get out of situations.
yeah, or and I could like go, I could run to my vacation. So all I have to worry about is accommodations. I could run to like Egypt. I could run to Europe. And all I have to worry about is my accommodations. So I think teleportation or super speed would be a good superpower for me. What about you, Joe? Cat's Pokemon said, you fell asleep on the couch.
I told at night when I'm not able to sleep. Let me tell you, tell your supporters, if they have anyone that suffer with insomnia, unable to go to sleep, recommend Uniquely Mia Live. It puts you. I get like the best rest. I fall asleep listening to you. That's better than taking a pill.
Yeah.
Or drinking some alcohol. Just turn on Uniquely Mia and just listen.
Well, I'm glad you were still on. So you were just listening. Were you dreaming about me, Cats and Pokemon?
We need to bottle the channel.
Because you were sleeping with my voice in the background. That's funny. But I'm glad you let me know. Hopefully you had a good rest. Because you said you're going out later, so you do need your rest. Hey, Vicky. Oh, happy birthday, Vicky. Have a great day today on your birthday. Hopefully you eat a lot of cake. If cake's not your... I didn't get there yet. If cake's not your forte, eat your favorite meal because we all have to eat. What are we saying? Hey, welcome. Kashi, how are you doing? Actor said, Kaji, hey Kaji, how are you doing? Actor said, I'd like you to go back in the room so I can come save you. Okay. So you want to really kick somebody's butt. Okay. Yeah, so I'll be Harley Quinn. I'll go back in the room. 100%. I'll go back in the room. Yeah. Hey, Raymond. Towards the end, it kind of got annoying. Okay, Once Upon a Time, not gonna lie. That's what I heard. Like a lot of new characters are coming in, and then I've heard they said season 8. People I've seen on TikTok, they said don't even watch season 8 of Once Upon a Time because that's when Henry grows up and they just restart the story and it's unnecessary. So I've heard it really gets worse. And like I said, like I watched Once Upon a Time when I was younger. I think I saw like all seasons, but I was rewatching it now, and like they're gonna kill Robin Hood, and I don't want them to kill Robin Hood. So like I have to get past that. I hate when they kill off my favorite characters, but I'm gonna watch it and see because I want to see how bad it actually is. What are we saying? What's my favorite state in the U.S. of A? I haven't been to all the states in the United States, so I'm unable to answer that question.
But from the ones that you have, which one you like best?
I don't know. None of them really.
New York. So what's fun thing? Yeah, Coney Island.
I want to say New York is my favorite state. I just like New York because you're here. But I want to say it's my favorite. Like I said, I haven't been to all U.S. states, so yeah. John said, how much does the coachman charge for the ride? Wait, what? Cat's Pokemon said they want the power of invisibility and teleportation. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. Joe said it's a simple question, but I love that you thinking about it.
Say hi to Sophie then.
Hey, Jay Bunny, how are you doing today? Glad you're here. I have nothing against deviled eggs. If my mom makes it, I find it's pretty good.
Yeah, you have to make a really good at deviled egg.
Yeah.
I love deviled eggs. Why do they call it deviled eggs?
I don't know. Welcome from the UK. Do you guys know why it's called deviled eggs? Hey, Joe. I wouldn't choose my superpower to be flying because I already am. Okay, cool. Super speed and teleportation are great choices. I'd like to shapeshift. Oh, I didn't even think about shapeshifting. But you want to shapeshift into other people and live their lives for a day. That'd be cool. No, yeah. Like I always say, if I ever wake up in Beyonce's body or like a super millionaire's body, I have to memorize my bank account. Or like memorize my email address and offer an internship. So yeah, it'll be really cool to do that sometimes. Hey Mike. Hey Han, how are you doing? Mom, I'm gonna get there. Happy birthday, Vicky. Have a great birthday. What are you saying? What's your history? It's a deep-rooted history. If you think about it, everyone who is alive on planet Earth right now, shout out to yourself, shout out to your ancestors, like huge shout out to your ancestors, guys, because some family lines had ended. We're the survivors. Even though sometimes you may feel like the world sucks, shout out to our ancestors, guys, because we have a long history. Our generation, our family, guys, we were here. Our ancestors, they were here since the beginning of time. I can confidently say that because we're here now. Some families, some generations, their whole line was literally eradicated. Our line wasn't eradicated, guys. So we all have a deep and long history. So shout out to us and shout out to our ancestors, guys, because we made it. And some people lines did not make it. John said, and if I smoke, I can generally wait for the coachman for hours. Okay. Thanks for letting us know. Actor said, subscribe to you. Love your vibes. Stay cool. Thank you so much for the subscription. Really appreciate the support. Love your vibes as well. And stay cool to you as well. Kumar said, do you believe in love marriage? Yeah, some people can get married and definitely love each other. 100%. What?
You said some people can get married and definitely love each other.
Yeah, that's true. Not everyone who gets married love each other.
That's true.
Hey, Cool Asian. How much expenses in NYC for a middle class life for a single person? I'm not sure.
Wait, well, first
everybody
of all, would come in Brooklyn? How expensive? What's the question?
Well, everybody's experience is gonna be different depending on how you want to live and think.
But they said a middle class.
Yeah, they said how much expenses in NYC for a middle class life for a single person.
Well, rent, put aside about 30. You need 30 if you're gonna be renting. Put aside about 30,000 a year just for rent in a lower class neighborhood. 30,000 a year just for rent, and shoot, it depends on your taste buds.
Yeah,
That's hard. It depends on, because what's considered middle class to some is considered poor in others.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So it
that's
depends.
true.
It's very difficult. It depends on what your needs are and where you like to shop, and will you be cooking, or do you want to eat out? Do you have a family? So it's a lot. You can't just answer that question like that.
True.
You need a lot more detail.
Yeah. Welcome, SV. You're beautiful as well. Welcome from Manchester in the UK. What's it like in Manchester? Thank you so much for your kind words, Joe. Hey, Edit. So glad you're new here. The algorithm knew that you wanted to be in a positive place where you are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness. Hi, I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia, and we have Uniquely Mom's voice. Predominantly, you see Uniquely Mia on the channel, but occasionally I'm on summer break, so you'll be hearing and perhaps seeing more of Uniquely Mom. We have education videos, child videos, fashion videos, live streams, cook with me, eat with me, and a lot more. So please consider liking the video and joining the community. Hey, Han, you're so pretty as well. Jump to put jeans on. I do not wear skinny jeans, so luckily I do not have to do that. Hey Tobias, how are you doing? Am I married? No, I'm not. Well, public administration, criminal justice, psychology, and professional writing.
But you're on vacation. Oh, you married?
Hey Cod. Okay, answer that. Thank you. Glad you love my forehead. I do love my forehead as well. What's my favorite color? Pink, red, and yellow, in that order. Hey, welcome, Bog. How are you doing? Oh, so glad you and your friend always watch me. Hopefully they enjoy the content. Happy birthday to your friend, Mike Hart. Hopefully they have a great day on their birthday. Eat a lot of cake. If cake's not their forte, make sure they eat their favorite meal because we all have to eat. I'm from the United States. Yes, Joe. Shout out to our ancestors for real. We are all rich. 100 years ago, there was no such thing as hot water. I mean, if they boiled it, perhaps. If you had a TV in the 70s, you were the man. We are all rich. 100%. Hey, Frederick. How are you doing today? You're super as well. John said, when you get out, don't forget. Who's the coach man, Johns? I'm confused who the coach man is, though. Welcome from Austria. What's it like in Austria? Hey, Fizz. Hey, Janice. Glad you're here. Welcome back, Sapien. You were bored, so you came back. Wow, it's 1:37 a.m. for you. Well, you know what? I'm so glad that you enjoy the content. So you find my channel to be fun. So that way when you're bored, you're like, hey, let me go watch a Uniquely Mia video or come and speak to Uniquely Mia on stream. Love to hear that. And wow. You're up really late, but hopefully you get enough rest. Do you have anything to do tomorrow or just chillaxing on Saturday? Well, you're already into tomorrow. So what's it like tomorrow, Sapien? Am I missing anything? Anything at all, or is it just like nothing?
Anything great to happen in the city because we want to plan a little.
Well, Sapien's in Denmark. So we gonna go to Denmark?
Oh.
But we're going to Denmark one day, Sapien. But my mom wants to know what's happening in your city if you're in the United States. So anything fun that's happening?
We should try to make it too.
You're married with 3 children? Okay, very cool, very cool. Congratulations to that if you're happy about it. Shout out to you. That's awesome. You came from Austria. Nice, nice. Hey, Sanjit. How are you doing? It's about 7:30 where I'm at right now. Oh, you're writing your master's? Okay, nice, nice. How's your studying going? Or writing? I do like to write, so when I write, I find it to be less stressful than having to actually, like, memorize stuff. Yeah, I know of the country of Austria. I know that's a country in Europe and that they had a monarchy, but that's, like, the extent to my knowledge with Austria. One day I'll definitely visit Austria. I think you guys do have, like, really nice art, like, landscapes as well, which is cool. Hey, Alita, how are you doing? Did you know the whole world will be cloudy for the next few days? Wow, I did not know that. Thank you for telling me that. Hey, M, how are you doing? Hello, can I ask you one Q? Yeah, you can definitely ask me a question. And why will the world be cloudy for the next few days? Hey, CP3. You asked me what I write, Joe. Well, I write for my classes, like especially when I'm in school, but I'm on summer break right now, so I write I've written a lot of criminal justice papers, public administration papers, things like that. Yeah. Sapien said, yeah, so I'm not on campus much, so you can sleep whatever. Okay, that's nice, nice. Austria is a small country, but very nice. Okay, cool, cool. So make sure to subscribe because when Uniquely Mom and Uniquely Mia drop down in Austria, we're going to be like, hey, we're in Austria. What should we see? Where should we eat? What should we do? And we're going to need a native's recommendation so we get like the full Austrian experience. So welcome to the community. Oh, you're leaving? Okay, have a great rest of your night, MMA. It was a pleasure speaking to you on the live stream. Hopefully I see you in the next live stream or the comic section of my Flowing Traditional YouTube video. Have a great rest of your night. Joe said it's cloudy with a chance of meatballs. I have seen that movie. That was a funny movie. John said, okay, we joked and laughed. That's enough for now. Good health and good luck to you in life. Same to you as well, John. Thank you so much for your kind words. I hope to see you in the next live stream or the comic section of my Flowing Traditional YouTube video or YouTube Shorts. Cod Agent said, what you do, job, businesses, or boat, or what? I guess a little bit of boat, you can say. Mostly a student, graduate research assistant,
YouTube is your business.
YouTube. So, yeah. Hey, King, how are you doing? King Leather, glad you're here. Sapien said, if y'all like Kendrick and SZA, I have extra tickets. What? To the Rome date, 2nd of August.
Wow.
Wow, it's very kind of you.
That would be cool.
Yeah, it'll be really cool. Oh, so you're going to go see them in Italy. Nice, nice.
That's going to be nice.
King Leather said, how are you doing today? I'm doing good. How are you doing? What do you do for fun? I live stream for fun. I do enjoy going live for you guys. Read books for fun. Sometimes I watch TV shows. I mostly watch TV shows at school, though. I really don't watch it here. And I like to travel, love to travel. If I used my full extent, if I used my free will to the fullest, I would not be here right now. I would be in the airport going somewhere, but I don't fully use my free will because my mom taught me money management when I was growing up. So said because if she teaching me said money management and me low-key being a scaredy cat to travel by myself, I'm not using the full extent to my free will. But I really love to travel. That's like at the top of my list. Hey, Jay. Hey, Kings. I'm from the United States. What are we saying? M said, do you think human...
Edelman.
Oh, Edelman said, do you think human beings
Are coming from monkey generation.
Oh yeah, we definitely did. If you believe it, once again, it all relates back to if you believe it. But if you believe, like if you learn,
From God. And God created
yeah,
all
as my mom
animals,
said, we all came from
including
God.
monkeys.
But if you believe in human evolution, taking religion out of it, you can say if you believe in human evolution, there's talk that we evolved from animals, from monkeys. I'm not sure how true that is, but that's from a human evolution perspective. But like when we're looking at religion, God created humans, God created all animals, things like that. Hey Joe, you and your mom got vibes together. Wish I had that. Haha, nice to see it. Oh, thank you so much for your kind words. Cod Asian said, what's going now? What's going now? I'm still going through these comments. So I just want to respond to you guys before I end the stream. I'm going to try and get to the bottom and then I might end it. Hey Vernon, haven't seen you in a while. Glad you're here, Vernon. Hey Dustin, how are you doing today? Hey 2.0. Would you be surprised if you became White House press secretary someday? I would definitely be surprised, but I would do it.
I think you
100%. I would do it.
I think you.
Anybody offer me a job at the White House, best believe I'm taking it.
No, but I think you would be good at that because you have to be knowledgeable and you have to stand on conveying your president's message, in spite of how people feel. You'll be a great press secretary one day.
Hey,
and then
Cam.
when it's finished, you'll just walk out the room.
Oh.
But then you have your Harley Quinn skills. So if anybody try to come to my house, you know how to take care of yourself.
Oh, yeah. Yes, Kim, sending the good vibes back to you. Cat's Pokemon said, Mia, did you watch Meet the Robinsons? No, I haven't watched it. I Cat's Pokemon. I'm going to take a screenshot. I have to start taking screenshots of all, like, your show recommendations. So I actually remember to watch these stuff. But I haven't seen that yet. Kame's very good consult. Yeah, Mozart. I've heard Mozart is a good I think I've heard one of, like, Mozart's,
I used to let you listen to Mozart when you was a baby.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I used to put the headphones to my stomach.
So I was still in your stomach.
Yeah.
So I wasn't a baby.
I wasn't
was a
hearing
fetus.
it. You was hearing it. So a fetus. You was hearing it. Yeah. When you came out, I couldn't take it.
When will you marry? You guys always ask me these questions. I will. It's not my goal. My goal, I always say, is to travel and finish all my schooling. If it's God's will, in 100 years, sure, I'll marry somebody.
Who's gonna want you in 100 years? You gonna be
Okay,
cute?
if it's God's will, in like 20 plus years, sure, I'll marry somebody. As long as you're monetary wealthy and nice.
Monetary wealthy and nice. What about intelligent?
Yeah, and intelligent, but like monetary wealthy.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
You guys can make the monetary together.
True.
That's what you want. You want somebody ambitious and strong and willing to do it, make that together, achieve that together.
Yeah.
You guys achieve your goal together. Things that's achieved together is enjoy sweeter.
Who told you that? Who told you that?
Life is just easier. It's nice if you could do it by yourself, but if you have someone that's genuinely willing to think.
I shouldn't have asked a follow-up, guys. Hey, 222. Yo, everyone knows you're really a dude. You're not fooling anyone. Mom, do you have something to tell me? Mother.
You know yourself? That person have power.
Hey,
over
yo,
you?
I'm a female.
Are you telling me that person have power over you to make you doubt what you are and what you know yourself to be?
Guys, I'm a female, born a female. I identify as a female, so yeah.
And people could believe what you can't change.
Hey, Avatar.
You can't stop people from believing what they want to believe.
True. My day was good, Dustin. Yeah, it was good. It was good. I had to think because my grandma's a little unhinged, guys. So, but it was good. How was your day? Hey, Cod, my favorite movie, love the Harry Potter franchise, could definitely rewatch it. Divergent is another one of my favorite. Twilight, Screen, I Know What You Did Last Summer, love those movies. Joe said, the guy with the tickets has said that to every person on every channel for the past 3 days, be warned. All right, thank you for letting us know. Hey, Kem, it's been a while, don't cry. Yes, it has been a while since I've seen you. How are you doing? Hey, Thorn, how are you doing? You're pretty as well. I know of Mozart's, but I don't know of Stratus. I don't know who that is. Hey, Jay. Cat's Pokemon said, I can't see Mia as a mere press secretary. Mia would be signing executive orders. Exactly. We have Cats and Pokemon is my campaign manager for social media when I'll be running for president. So stay tuned. 2040, 2050. I'm going to be reaching out to you, Cats and Pokemon.
I know you're in good hands. Cats and Pokemon have you.
Exactly. And then if you guys are like U.S. citizens, planning to become a U.S. citizen anytime soon, let's build a constituents base from now. Be on the lookout for Unique Lamia to vote for Unique Lamia. Don't know if I'll win, but
you're going to try?
As I say, I always get the degrees for it, and I'm an American citizen, so I could definitely do it and see.
It's just about loving your country and wanting to do everything you can to protect and make your country and your people in your country better. It's a very dangerous, it's a very important job. It's also a very dangerous job because you put so much on the line even before you get into office. You know?
Yeah. Sapien said, yeah, because wanted to do the Paris one, but don't hate me for this, but Black people in Paris act like hyenas. Really? Oh, so you want to go to the Paris show?
Oh. When she does. Oh, well, they're gonna. You know, it's funny. It's so funny because when we was in Paris, right?
Mm-hmm.
When we was trying to get directions, and people was like, they don't understand.
That wasn't me. My mom, she followed me to Paris. I got a free trip.
Yeah.
She followed me. She was with my sister.
So
they did a lot of stuff together.
I was walking like the streets of Paris, right? Because I love when I travel to use like local transportation.
Yeah.
And sometimes I was trying to figure out the bus, and they was like, oh no. They just walked away and giving me like the hand signal, like they don't understand English. So when SZA and Kendrick,
they know English all of a sudden.
Right? I'm sure
yes. No, I saw a video like that with Dolce. She went to Paris, and literally somebody uploaded it on TikTok. They were like, suddenly all these Parisians know English.
Yeah, but
so
through the street,
like I understand. Like if you guys are from Paris, why do you do that? But like I totally understand. I understand. You know what? I'm going to your country. you wanted to speak your language. However, when I was going to Paris on my school, I tried to learn Paris. All I knew was bonjour, merci beaucoup, but my pronunciation is terrible. So you know what I did? Instead of like trying to butcher your language, I just spoke English the whole time. And literally, you guys, like the people who I met in Paris, I didn't feel very welcome. And like I totally understand that. You want me to learn your language, but like you know it's a tourist country, so shouldn't at least the touristy areas be willing to help?
No,
I don't know.
You know what? I was so excited to be in
What do you
Paris.
mean?
They could have had pitchfork at me. I was walking through those I was not gonna allow anyone to mess with my vacation. I did not. When the person didn't want to help, when they wanted to look at me, I was having fun. I was enjoying the desserts. I was enjoying. Oh, I just had the time.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's a mindset too. A lot of people will come. You know, it's.
Yeah.
I never thought I would have made it to Paris. You know, I never thought I would have made it to Paris. Not because I couldn't afford it or anything, but sometimes, like you said, we have a lot of fear to travel and go to certain places on our own.
I'm gonna become a solo traveler if my mom's like that.
But it was
I'm going all over the world.
It's such a beautiful thing, and when you make it to a country that you always wanted to visit,
Y'all.
as long as like nobody ain't coming like threatening your life or stuff, but just
Y'all.
like gestures and faces, hey, do not allow that to like stop your enjoyment.
Y'all. 2.0 said I asked the press secretary question because you take so many questions on live stream and you answer most of them sufficiently. That's good. Oh, thanks. No, 100%. Like I said, maybe one day I'll definitely run for president, but like there's always job opportunities opening. So like if I ever do apply, learn a little bit of everything that my mom said. So if I ever do apply to become a press secretary and randomly I'm hired, I'm gonna do it.
You know,
yeah.
Even the president, one of the greatest things, even like when you a manager.
You're
in
beautiful
a
as well, Em.
When you're a manager in a company or a president of a company, you should know how to do every single job under you.
Yeah, true.
That's what makes a great leader.
That's true.
You should be willing.
Hey,
so while you're young,
welcome to Burn.
If you have the opportunity to work
Sapien
in this position
said,
or work in that
went
position,
to Hans Zimmer. Oh, true.
You should do it.
Sapien said they went to Hans Zimmer's concert in Berlin. I don't know who that is. Who's that?
That's nice. Wow.
Oh, true.
Traveling, that's life.
Yes, my goal is definitely to travel the world. Will I realistically travel the world? Unfortunately, in modern day, maybe not, because it's probably not going to be safe for a female to travel the world, and especially minority female, you have to be conscious of that.
No, you just have to go with secure yourself.
No, there's some places you can't go as American, and it's really not safe to go as a female.
Yeah, especially
So
but
yeah.
That's always been. So you'll try to make it as to many.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to make it to as many countries as I can.
Did anyone tell us what's going on? What's happening in the upcoming week? Where should we go?
Yep. Hey, Lucky. Hey, Joe. It came out. Joe. We have to go to the movies.
What?
Final Destination Bloodline came out.
Tuesday.
I want to see that.
Tell them Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tuesday
is $5.
It's $7 now.
$7. So I'm gonna go to the movies on Tuesday because I want to see it. I've seen the trailer. And don't spoil it. Do not spoil it in the chat, please. Don't spoil it. But I really want to see it. So I'm going to see it, Joe. Thank you so much for letting me know that it came out. So I have to see it. Like, I love Final Destination movies. It's kind of really scary, though, because it's like, if you believe in psychic and premonitions, it could happen. But you're trapped in a death loop? What? That's crazy. But I want to see it. Hey, Pastor, folklore would have you believe that widow's peak forecast an early widowhood.
Yeah, that's what some people say.
Hey, Dustin. Thank you so much, Dustin. You're beautiful as well.
What do that person think it means?
They just told us what they think it means.
Oh, what it means?
They said it forecasts early widowhood. Hey, Clark. Does it matter how or he or she makes their money? I think it do matter. Well, yeah.
Yeah, not only good money.
Yeah. Hey, Joe. OMG, your relationship with your mom is awesome. Thank you so much for your kind words. Oh, happy birthday, Dustin. Hopefully, how was your birthday? Hopefully you had an amazing day on your birthday. Thank you so much for tuning into the live stream on your birthday. Hey, Cod, in your live stream, you don't show your mom. No, sometimes I show my mom, but in this live stream, we're not showing her.
Tell them your mom. Tell them your mom
Good
is up there
morning.
in age, so it takes time for her to fix herself. to
Messi
be
or
camera
Ronaldo?
ready.
Well, she's Ronaldo. Hey, Pastor. By the time there will only be one government. Oh, when there's one government, you'll vote for me as leader? So, like a dictatorship, okay.
Really?
Okay. Hey, Thorn. Wait, so you saying you're never gonna vote for me? That's kind of... Really? No, it's okay if you're never gonna vote for me. It's okay. Hey, Dustin.
Do that in a nice way.
Yes, exactly. Hey, Pastor.
As long as there's no other choice out there.
And you know what? That's okay, because on this channel, all opinion, people, and ideas are welcome. So you know what? I fully understand that some of the supporters may not like me. They may not agree with me. You don't want to vote for me. That is okay. Welcome to the community. As long as we communicate respectfully, you are welcome. Shout out to M. Thank you so much for purchasing a super chat. Welcome, welcome. You are definitely helping me get one step closer to paying off my student loan debt. They purchased a I think that's euros, a $6 euro super chat, sending you hearts. Together we make one. So thank you so much. All income that I make off of social media is going in its own separate account. And one day when I pay off my student loan debt, you will be right there with me paying a percentage. So thank you so much. So shout out to Sapien and M for purchasing super chats on today's live stream. I really do appreciate you. What are we saying?
Thank you, Ademon.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you.
What are we saying? Greetings, Pastor. Cat's Pokemon said, I heard French people in general are pretty rude. Niceness aren't as common as in America. Yeah, I've heard that too. Hey, Anthony. But I will say, that was just my experience in Paris, because I know I have some supporters, / subscribers who are from, like, Paris, and you guys have been really nice. So if you guys are watching this stream and you're from Paris, or if you're, like, watching the recording and you're a supporter from Paris, you guys have been really nice. I'm just saying, when I went to the country of Paris, the people who I met, I didn't feel very welcome. But then again, I don't really care that much, because I went for, like, I love the architecture. I always wanted to go to Paris, but it was just a different experience, which is really interesting. Sapien said they are as well.
Not the super chat, Omar.
What? Oh, wow. Shout out to Omar. I didn't even see that. Shout out to Omar. Thank you so much for purchasing a $1.99 super chat.
Yes,
Really appreciate your support.
Omar.
Sending you hearts. Together we make one. You guys have really helped me get close to paying off my student loan debt. Really appreciate your continued support. Really means a lot to me.
That's good. It's gonna be so fantastic, you know?
Yup.
Wow.
Welcome back, Anthony. Cod said, if you come to north side in India, then I become your guide. Okay, 100%. Yeah, definitely. If we ever visit the north side of India. You always want to visit Paris? Definitely visit. Their fashion, honestly, I'm kind of biased because I like shopping, I like clothes. So when I went to Paris, loved the fashion. They get like everything first. Like you guys get everything first. Next time I go to Europe, I'm going with an empty suitcase next time I'm going to Europe.
And the price was
So
really
yeah.
bad. The price was not bad.
Yup. And then like there was this biscuit in Paris. I will admit, I didn't like all the food that I ate in Paris. But there was this biscuit. It literally had like a block of chocolate. I'm bringing a whole carry-on back with all that chocolate. It was so good.
Dessert.
Yeah. So, and then obviously the Eiffel Tower, the architecture. What I will say, I really love the Paris, which low-key kind of sucks about America, which I wish we did preserve. Paris, you guys preserved your historical buildings, which was really awesome.
What's that castle I went to?
The Versailles. My mom went to the Palace of Versailles.
Oh, that was so beautiful.
Yeah. So you guys really, and outside of saying the Palace of Versailles, like businesses where people live, it's literally like the buildings that existed when Paris, like 1800s, 1700s. So you guys preserved your architecture. So it really looks like a storybook, which is really nice. No, I did not try snails. I didn't eat that when I went to Paris, Clark.
Stu did that.
Yeah.
Tell them they ate that because I think the Palace of Versailles have a restaurant. They have a restaurant up there, very expensive. And Stu, they had lunch there. It was nothing on the menu for me to eat. So I just watched them eat.
You could have eaten a snail.
No, I refused. No, but Stu ate that.
Sapien said, have family there. If you want to really see Paris, know someone there. All right, cool. Hey, James, how are you doing? Glad you're here.
Hi, James. Good night, James.
Okay, nice. Hey, Cod Asian. Can your mom adopt me? Anthony said. Thanks for your kind words. Hey, Avita. I'm from the United States. Where are you from? Joe said, if you were president, your mom would not let you say anything without her say LOL, but that could be cool. No, if I was president, it would be me campaigning. It would be me sharing my ideas.
If it's one thing that Mia's mom is conscious about, that I will not always be by her side, and that's one of the reasons why I encouraged her, and I'm happy that she took the advice to live on campus at school so that she could learn to separate from me and live,
Yeah. They want to know a joke. Tell them a joke.
Oh, a joke. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
I don't know. That's the only part of the joke I know.
Really, Mom?
Knock, knock.
Oh, my gosh. What? That was terrible.
You guys are laughing, right?
That was terrible.
You guys are laughing, right?
Oh, my
You're
God.
laughing. That's the joke.
That was bad. Hey, Tobias.
Ooh.
Hey, Pastor. Joe said, yo, it's great. I never spoil it. Okay. So it was good? Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to see it on Tuesday, hopefully. Hey, Jojo. Do I support the LGBTQ community? On this channel, all opinion, people, and ideas are welcome. As a human being, who am I to judge you? Who am I? I'm not part of the community, but who am I to judge you? So you are more than welcome on the channel. 100%. Hey, John.
Have to take accountability for our own.
Exactly. Wow, you guys are purchasing super chats tonight. Thank you so much, James.
Wow.
Shout out to James for purchasing a $5 super chat. Sending you hearts. Fill in the other heart right now with your fingers. Together we make one heart, James, and everyone else. So thank you. Well, my mom and I, we're making the full heart for you guys. So thank you so much for your purchases. You guys are definitely helping me get closer to paying off my student loan debt. As I always say, I literally have an account, and all money that I make off of YouTube is going in said account, guys.
Yep.
So thank you so much. It really does mean a lot when you guys go that extra mile and purchase the super chats.
Putting it in there, and that's what on graduation. I guess when you graduate, whatever you have in there, you can transfer straight over to.
Yeah.
Show them receipts.
True.
Thank you.
Um.
So great if you could get that to pay that off, man. That would be.
Is your mom as cute as me? She's more. 100%.
No, the kids are cuter. Come on, you're young.
There's some kids who aren't that cute, cuter than their parents.
You're cuter. How could that be? Her mom have.
Everyone's uniquely. What do you stop saying that, Mom? Everyone's uniquely you. My mom always says my mom have lived.
No.
What? What are you talking about? That makes no
let me
sense,
explain
guys.
myself.
No, because you're gonna go on and on and on. And she's gonna say the same thing.
As long as you have lived life, it takes a toll on you.
So?
It takes a toll.
So what? That makes you more ugly is what you're saying?
No, and you're young. I had my time. When I was your age.
That still doesn't justify why you think you're not as cute as me. That doesn't make any sense.
I had my time when I was cute. You are cute.
Okay, if I'm cute, she's beautiful. Okay, she's a goddess. If I'm cute, if you want to see what a goddess looks like, it's my mother. Okay? So go see what a goddess looks like by watching my full nutritional YouTube videos. Stop what?
You're biased.
I'm not biased. I'm not biased. Guys, there are really... I'm not biased, but yeah.
I would take Mia, as big as she is, I would take her to the restaurant, and sometimes I see Mia looking at me, and she goes, I could lick you. You look like chocolate.
No, my mom, like, if I'm hungry, she looks like chocolate. Like, if I'm hungry, all I need to do is, like, lie down on my mom or smell my mom, and, like, my stomach gets food for a second. Because, like, she's like dark chocolate.
Oh, my goodness.
But then again, I get hungry, and then I start to get mean. So, yeah. I need food. But, yeah. Okay, shout out to M. You purchased another 6-pound euro.
Oh, wow.
Really appreciate you sending you those hearts.
So cool.
I wish you the best as well. Have a great rest of your night. Hope to see you in the next live stream or the comment section of my full nutritional YouTube video or YouTube shorts. Thank you so much for purchasing 2 super chats today. Really appreciate you and your support. You guys are truly amazing. Thank you guys so much for that support. Okay, let me go back in these comments. Okay, read that. Oh, you're leaving, Cool Asian? All right, it's a pleasure having you on the stream. Hope to see you in the next live stream or the comment section of my full nutritional YouTube video.
Thank you, Adeno.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sean, for subscribe and welcome to the community. I hope that you enjoy the content that you see. I have fashion videos, eat with me technology videos. Bonjour, the hood. Hey Philip, what was it like in Grenada today?
Yes,
Have a blessed weekend.
Did they have some nutmeg ice cream?
Yes, did you have nutmeg ice cream?
Is
Go
the
to the
fish
beach.
fry going on? How is the fried jacks? Is Jackson season?
Yup.
Fried jacks and breadfruit.
We'd love to know. Hey, 5SF, how are you doing? Hey, can you dance? I don't know that dance. Hey, Tundra. Hey, Pastor. Pastor said, I didn't mean I wouldn't vote for you. I literally meant by the time you're old enough to run for president, all countries will have already been dissolved in one nation. Oh, you think so?
Oh,
Okay, that would be an interesting take.
Wow. Well, if that's the case, they have some. Wow, a lot of them. Okay.
Cat's Pokemon said someone sent a dancing emoji. Really? I didn't see that one. Hey Vernon, a biscuit with a block of chocolate. Yes, in Paris, it was literally a biscuit at the bottom, and it had a full block of chocolate. My mom bought it for me,
I got that
and
from the airport.
it was really good. I think it was a supermarket. But the thing about me, I wasn't with my mom for that trip. So what happened was I had a free trip on my school. Literally, plane ticket was paid for, hotel was paid for at my school, and my mom, she followed me. So she was by herself, and I rarely saw my mom on the trip. I literally saw her like for the last 2 days, and that was because I got tired of her saying she's gonna see me and she never saw me. So I took the Paris metro by myself. Yeah, it wasn't that hard.
You did.
It wasn't that hard.
That you took. I was so scared. You were so brave in Paris. She came and found me in the hotel.
Cause my mom was she was like, she's gonna come and see me. She's gonna come get me. And then literally in the nighttime, I had free time, and she was like, she's gonna come get me. She never got me in the night, and she was always doing stuff in the night.
When I was in Paris,
like what?
When I was in Paris, I was out of my hotel room at 7 a.m. having breakfast in the cafe, and then I was taking the bus through the entire. I went out of Paris. I took the bus to the train, went out of Paris. So by the time you were free, I was exhausted and I was in the hotel. But that was really brave, and I was shocked to see.
It wasn't hard. It was just the first, because I track her, so I used her tracker. It was just the first time. It was just the first time the train kind of confused me, and I had to ask somebody for help, and I didn't know how to speak French, so they weren't that. We did understand each other. But like after I figured it out, it wasn't that bad. I feel like the transportation system in Paris works a lot better than America. So it wasn't bad. And as long as I didn't talk, I don't think anyone knew I was a tourist. As long as I was quiet, I think I was good.
Everybody know when you're a tourist. You can go wherever. People always can tell when you're.
And it wasn't like I was an anomaly, because my other classmates who I went with, they were doing the same exact thing. They were doing everything. It was funny. They said they were trying to go to clubs and they got kicked out. So they were doing everything in the night. And like, so I say when I found the chocolate biscuit, my mom gave it to me, and by the time I found that I really liked it and I wanted to go to the supermarket and get more, the trip was ended. I couldn't go back to the supermarket.
So we have to go back to Paris. We have to go back to Paris. I want to do Paris.
Hey, Fierce.
Take the train.
Huh?
To Italy and Netherlands and everywhere else. That'll be cool.
Night Owl said they spent a year in Paris and the entire city has a strong odor. Couldn't wait to leave. Hey, yours truly. How are you doing today? Our day was good. How was your day? Hey, Kay. Thank you so much for the roses. Sending it back to you. What are we saying? If you want to see my mom, go watch one of my full-length traditional YouTube videos. She shows her face in those streams. Cat's Pokemon said, LMAO, the badness made the joke. Exactly. I don't know what Tuesday is. Oh, you mean Tuesday?
Movie day.
Oh, they typed Tuesday, like with the C.
Because they typed it the way you said it.
That's why I said it? Oh, I didn't know. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Glad you like my nails.
The way I say it with my accent.
Oh.
That's why.
Joe said, have you got like a cinema? Yeah, we don't have we have a TV in our house that has movies on it, but like, we're gonna go to the theater to see the Final Destination movie. Oh, you said our house looks like a cinema. It's the black tiles. The tiles make it look like not a living room, if that makes sense. So yeah. I'm in the United States. Oh, Cats and Pokemon. Cats and Pokemon said they think you're gorgeous. So you see, my mom has it's really weird. My mom has a tendency to say like, I don't want to say like unhinged stuff, but like stuff that doesn't really make sense. Like she always says, oh, she doesn't look this good because of her age and all that, and like she can't do this because of her age. That is not true. I think yes, your age does play a factor in things, and yes, your physical limitations. However, there are people much older than you who look better than me. They're stronger than me. So yes, your age, you do have to acknowledge your age has a factor in things, but as I always say, if there's something about you that you don't like, take the initiative. You're not done until you're dead.
No, it's
So
not about
yeah.
that, Mia. It's about I recognize you have to give flowers. I recognize I'm older. Once upon a time I was your age and I was young and everything was all tight and everything stood up firm.
Well, if you want it to be like that now, you
No,
can
I
save
decided-
money, get plastic surgery,
No,
go
I'm
to
not
the
gonna
gym,
do that. I'm
exercise.
not gonna do that.
Exactly, so
I'm
you
not
can't
gonna-
complain.
No, I'll walk and I'll ride my bike and everything.
So, yeah.
But I'm not complaining. I'm not saying that I'm not like this. I'm not putting myself down. But when they say that how I'm cuter than you, no way. I'm not gonna accept that because I don't believe that. That is not a fact. The fact is, you are cuter. You're at that age, and if I was like your age and we were, on the same level, I'll be like, okay, but we're not on the same level. I have lived this old body. I have an old body that have went through.
Guys,
life,
do you realize
that
she
have
literally,
went through
if you listen
life.
to her, you
I could barely move.
okay, you forget it. If you listen to her, she literally just solidified everything I just said.
Okay, so I still.
So yes, exactly, because you did. You're complaining about your body. You complain about this. It's your mindset. Obviously, your age is important, but you can go to the gym and do stuff, things like that.
People can go to the gym
So
and
yeah.
you can keep your body in shape and have it looking good, but still they will not have that.
My mom has a New York accent.
That
Okay,
the other
cool.
folks have. That's how I look at
She
it.
does not have an optimistic mindset, guys. It's okay though. That's uniquely me. That's uniquely mom. Hey, Bunny.
I'll send you a gift.
Thank you so much. Welcome. What is happening?
I saw something pop.
I didn't see that. Wait, let me go through these comments really quickly. Welcome back, Brilly. I'm from the United States. My mom has a New York accent. She did grow up in New York, so yes. Hey, miss. What would it take for me to take you on a date? I don't know. Hey, I love you. Welcome, William. Hey, bud. You're half white and half of your teeth are missing. Okay, thank you so much for letting me know.
No, read the whole thing. What did they say?
But I don't have any debt. Okay, good for you. Nice. Oh. Oh, wow.
What did he say? What did the person say?
I'm white and half my teeth are missing, but I don't have any debt.
Oh. But that means he could get his teeth fixed.
Yeah, get your teeth fixed. Yeah.
No debt.
No, I've never heard of.
How do you?
Well, are we referring to like books?
Half his tooth is missing?
Throne of Glass. What is it? Court of Roses. High elves. I've heard of high elves from books. If we're not talking about that, I have no idea what high elves are. Wait, what?
He said half of his teeth is
Yeah,
missing?
half of his teeth is missing.
So he chew on one side of his mouth?
Is it like the top half or like half like that? I don't know. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Gucci. Hey, how are you doing today? What's your favorite movie? Harry Potter. Definitely top like Harry Potter series.
I think somebody sent you a gift.
I didn't see that though.
It popped up 100. It says a gift.
If you guys sent me a gift, shout out to you. Thank you so much for sending me a gift. Really, really appreciate you, Omar. Thank you so much. Wow, shout out to James for purchasing another $5 super chat.
Wow,
They said, Mama Mia, you are stunning, breathtaking.
Oh, wow. Thank you, James.
So shout out to you, James. Thank you so much, James. Like, you guys get it. But it's just the mindset. You can't change people's minds, so it's just how my mom is, guys. I don't know why she puts herself down, but it's just how she is. So yeah.
It's not putting myself down.
What are we saying? What are we saying? Philip said, no jacks, plenty of breadfruit, nice. Some rain today. The cook up for the day is crawfish, shrimp, and fish.
Oh, wow.
We made waters, have some beers, enjoying life.
Wow.
Okay,
So
cool.
They did, no oil down today.
No oil down today?
Oh, okay. Tell them have a nutmeg ice cream on us.
Yeah, have a nutmeg ice cream for us. That's our favorite ice
ticket.
cream.
I was thinking about flying in. I think we should fly in and just go in.
Oh.
I was trying to think that if we get like good tickets, but the hotel now is so expensive.
Oh, yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah.
Just to have some ice cream.
Hey, yours truly. Mine was busy, but still good. Okay, nice. Glad you had a good day.
Did you see that?
What? I'm not seeing the gifts that's coming for some reason. Yeah, I saw James super chat. Shout out to James again. Thank you so much for purchasing too. I didn't see the gifts that's coming in. So my mom's telling me the gifts are coming in. So shout out to you guys who are purchasing the gifts. Really appreciate you. And shout out to you guys purchasing the super chat. And shout out to all the supporters watching the stream. Really appreciate you guys.
Oh wow, you just got like a thing of it looks like an ice cream sundae. Was really cool.
Oh, nice. Cool. Thank you so much for the love, Fahad, sending it back. James said, I don't think she's just gorgeous, Mama Mia. Is Brett Tankin. She's the essence of a beautiful woman.
Wow.
See, she is beautiful.
Wow.
Exactly.
Oh,
Thank you so much for your kind words, James. Yes, exactly. She's being modest. Yeah, shout out to everyone. They said older women are hot.
Who said that?
Joe.
Oh, Joe.
Good morning, Clement. You're pretty as well, JJ.
Is in your soul there still?
I don't eat oxtail, Jesse. I don't eat pork or beef. You think I need plastic surgery? Honestly, I like the way I look. I'm confident in the way I look. But, like, plastic surgery just enhances your features. So, if I had the funds, I'm not saying I would get plastic surgery. It would just enhance my features. But, like, I do like the way I look.
I think you should love yourself the way
I do love the way I look.
Love yourself
100%. But I'm just saying it's supposed to enhance.
No. Love yourself the way God created you. Love yourself the way God created you. That's why you see you have to enjoy your body when you have your body, because
why does everything relate back to her body?
Huh?
Why is everything relating back to your body?
Because the person mentioned plastic surgery. Most people go get plastic surgery on their body. So what I'm saying is, everyone had their time when they were
Dillian,
young
really?
and tight
Don't buy
and
that.
Beautiful. So just enjoy your body.
Exactly, Jill. My mom is like a goddess, okay? 100%.
Growing old. Come on now. Don't be.
Hey, Dr. Pepper. Obviously, can everybody improve? Yes. But if my mom's confident, I'm confident in my mom, so she's a goddess.
You know what to be
hey,
great
Clark.
at? You know what to be
Tell
great
your
at?
mom
You don't have
that
to
you
go
don't
under the
realize when
knife
people
for
are
it.
trolling
The
you.
mind.
What?
The mind. Intelligence. And not just academic, but in just learning cultures and religion and all this
love The Fifth Element, Ralph. It definitely is a good movie. Love The Fifth Element. I can't believe I forgot about The Fifth Element, but I do like The Fifth Element. Thank you. I do like Dracula.
I love the old Dracula, the original Dracula from
I like the old Dracula. Okay.
I love that's the Dracula.
That's not what I was trying to do there. I don't think it worked out.
I love the original Dracula.
Hey, IR. Cat's Pokemon said, but I don't have any debt. It's such a funny way to end that statement.
You know why I like the old Dracula? Because you're supposed to have fear when it came to Dracula.
Hey, IR.
They made Dracula a thing like, oh, everybody want to be Dracula. Back then when you saw a really good Dracula movie, you were so fearful, you were scared. The Dracula movies now is not scary.
Hey, Prince, I'm doing good. How are you doing today? Hey, April, glad you could be here today. Thank you, you're beautiful as well, Pat. I'm doing good, Prince. How are you doing? Stop staring at you. I can't. Like, I need to look at the phone to see the comments. Hey, Oscar. Thank you. I like you as well. Glad you're here. For everyone who's on the stream, welcome back. If you're a returning supporter, shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for your continued support. Really appreciate it. If you are a new viewer here, hi, I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia. We have Uniquely Mom in the background. Predominantly, you'll see me on the channel, but over the summer, you'll see more and hear more of Uniquely Mom. On this channel, I have fashion videos, travel videos, Eat With Me technology videos, days in my life as a graduate student, and so much more. So please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel and joining the community. April said, you're pretty like your mom. Thank you so much for your kind words. Roger said, your mom is right. I always take time and enjoy my body every day.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Hey, JFK. This is Kevin Gates and his cousin kid right here. All right. Welcome, Kevin Gates and cousin. Hey, Frankie. Hey, Taz. How are you doing? Hey, welcome. Are you into thrillers? Yeah, I am into thrillers. Have you guys seen Fractured? I think it was on Netflix. I think it's still on Netflix. Watch that movie if you guys want like a thriller movie with like a hint of suspense. Watch Fractured on Netflix. That's like one of the best like thriller movies in my opinion that I've seen.
James said a nice hat. I don't know where you're
James said, Mom, oh, thank you so much, James, for sending the hat. Really appreciate it. It's really cute. James said, Mama Mia, let's go see the new Mission Impossible together.
is it out? When is it coming out?
When's it coming out,
We'll
James?
be there. So you'll go and we'll go.
Yep. I do not have any tattoos. No, I do not. Joe said, tell your mom, come look at this. Somebody sent a video of the original Dracula and get her to look at it in the camera. Or you're trying to see her. If you want to see my mom, literally just go to some of my YouTube shorts or my full nutritional YouTube videos, because she shows her face in like those type of content. Just like on the live streams, it's really rare that you'll see her sometimes. But yeah, go to my full nutritional YouTube videos and YouTube shorts, and trust me, you'll see my mom. Is your mom single? She sounds attractive. Roger said. Clark said, what does it mean, enjoying your body? Now, I have no idea. I guess
it means okay, when I was Mia's age, right? I grew up in a culture of people that was like, you always cover up your body, and then I was really skinny and I was teased for how small I was. So I really did not enjoy my body. Enjoying your body is recognize your body, where you can wear what you want to wear, and take photos of yourself to keep it, you know. But when I was growing up, I was really trying to either put on weight because I was always criticized about how I looked and this wasn't right, you know. So that's what it means to enjoy your body. Just you know, acknowledge, like Mia have a nice, you know, she's young.
Hey Katrina, how are you doing?
Things like that. She's not ashamed to
Hey,
wear what
Daniel.
she want to wear. You know, I didn't have that consciousness when I was her age. I have it now. Now I wear whatever I want to wear.
She really does.
And I don't care what.
Shout out to her for that.
So that's what I mean about enjoying your body. I don't know if I explained it.
Are we sitting in a pub? No, we are not. Hey, Dog Star. I bet she can't even name the 7 dwarfs in Snow White. I'm not a gambler. I'm not a bettor. I'm not even going to try. But, yeah. Hey, Kaiser, how you doing? You look like the one girl from the Jordan Peele movie. Oh, I'm not. I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia. So glad the algorithm recommended you here. So make sure to like that video, subscribe to the channel, and join the community. I do not speak Hindi.
Yes, Roger.
Very beautiful friends. Welcome. Bonjour, bonjour.
Means being comfortable with
Thank you so much for the love. Sending it back to you. Thank you so much for your kind words, Roger. Hey, Oscar. How old am I? It's the glory of God to conceal a matter, and the honor of kings and queens to seek out the answer. That essentially means I'm not telling you my age. If you want to know my age, like the video, subscribe to the channel, go to my YouTube homepage, click playlist, and watch my Washington, D.C. birthday adventure videos. Am I trans? No, I'm not. I was born a female, and I identify as a female. Hey, Boston. How are you doing? Hey, Joe. Why am I fixated on this? Because you are being hypnotized by the positivity and the uniqueness. Look into my eyes.
Great energy.
Subscribe to the channel. Join the community. That was too close. You saw my bumps on my face.
Greatness,
that's okay.
Recognize greatness. It's like they say, when truth comes to you, you don't have to ask if it's true. You know it's truth. So that the reason why you're, what was the word he said? Hypnotized?
Yeah.
It's because Uniquely Mia is truth. It's refreshing. It's a breath of fresh air. We have noise coming in there.
Okay, guys. So I'm going to have to end the stream soon. Let's see. Let me read up these final comments because I don't want to get copyrighted. Hey, Clement. You're guessing my age, Vernon. Okay, cool. Hey, Cats and Pokemon. I'm heading out. All right, it was a pleasure having you on, Cats and Pokemon. Hope to see you in the next live stream or the comic section, my full nutritional YouTube video. Hey, James. Hey, Boston. Dad, you're doing good. Philip said, Mom, the old time days was the best. Dress proper. Cool. You're beautiful as well. Come on. What are you about to eat? I ate earlier, James. So if you want to see what Uniquely Mia ate, just rewind this live stream. It started out as a eat with me, and then it turned into me responding to your comments. I had with some curry potatoes, and it was really good. My mom made it. It's like Indian origins with Creole influences. Let me see my mom. If you want to see my mom, as I said, go to my YouTube homepage, watch my full nutritional YouTube videos or YouTube shorts. She went downstairs. She went to the kitchen, Cats Pokemon, but I will tell her you said bye. It was a pleasure having you on. We'll tell my mom you said hi, James. Peace and blessings back to you, Trust. I will tell my mom you guys said hi. Okay. I'm doing good, Clement. Glad you had a good day. You're beautiful as well. No, I've never been to Africa. Definitely will visit one day. All right. I'm not from Nigeria. I'm from the United States. But thank you. Wait, what are you guys saying? James said beautiful water, beautiful sky tears. Love the poem. Very nice. Jill said thanks, had fun with you. But it was a pleasure having you on, Joe. We really enjoyed speaking to you guys. And yeah, I'll definitely see the Final Destination Bloodline on Tuesday. So once I see it, I'll let you know what I think about it. It's awesome. Okay, I'm trusting you that you're telling me that's awesome. So I'm excited to see it. But shout out to everyone who's on the live stream. Really appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here. Sending hearts to you guys. I know it's a half heart, but make your fingers into a heart, the other half. Put it to the screen, and together we make one heart. So shout out to all the supporters as subscribers. Thank you so much for your continued support and your kind words. If you are a viewer watching this and hasn't hit that subscribe button, I'm sending you stars. If you want this star to turn into a heart, you have to subscribe to the channel. So have a great day, everyone. If you miss Uniquely Mia when we're off live stream, definitely check out my full nutritional YouTube videos, YouTube shorts, and previous live streams. Bye, guys. Have a great rest of your day. See you soon. Thank you so much for watching. It was a pleasure talking.